Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast. This is We Are Air Season 5, Episode 25, the best of Season 5. If this is your first time checking out the podcast network, please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And with that said, on to the podcast.
We are Error.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in to say thank you so much for listening to this episode of Best of Season 5. This season took a little bit longer than the other seasons. It took about a year and a half to get through, whereas the other seasons have been like 6 months or so. It's because of distance. You know, me, Javi, and Jake are a little bit of everywhere, and so it took us a little time to record these. With that said, Javi has decided to no longer be part of the podcast. We wish him the best of luck. We're still friends. It's no biggie. But me and Jake are going to continue on to Season 6. So keep listening for that. But with that said, we thank you so much again for listening, and hopefully you enjoy the best of Season 5. All right, I've got the Kool-Aid Man.
I love how specific this was. Kevin Sorbo's Hercules. Was that you?
That was me. That was me.
All right, so give us an arena.
Wait, so the Nether Realm?
Or Dollywood.
Or Dollywood. Flip the coin, Jake.
All right, that works. Nether round heads, Dollywood tails.
Yes.
God, I hope it's Dollywood.
Tails. Dollywood.
Dollywood it is. All right, so Kool-Aid Man versus Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, yeah.
Hercules.
Kevin.
You want to start or you want me to start?
Sorbo's version
You
of
go
Hercules.
first.
Oh, damn it.
Kool-Aid Man versus Kevin Haribo.
All right, so I'm not sure what the beef is between Kevin Sorbo and the Kool-Aid Man, but
We all know.
it
Dude,
runs
don't
deep.
fucking tiptoe around the situation, Duck. Like, that is a cop-out. Like,
You're right.
You're afraid of cancel culture. You don't want to talk about the Kool-Aid Man and Kevin Sorbo beef. That's fine, but
I don't want to bring it up
it's fucking
on here. Just making
don't
sure.
ruffle any
I
feathers.
don't want to bother anyone. But the Kool-Aid Man is pissed. That's all I have to say. He is downright angry.
yeah.
What color is he?
He sees Kevin Sorbo, and that's what he says. He goes, "Oh yeah!" Wait, is that? Wait,
I think you went into Hogan
I
territory with
thought
that
was
one.
Hulk Hogan. So he sees him, and he at first he doesn't go straight up to him though. He tiptoes around him, makes sure that Sorbo is by a brick wall, and he comes through that motherfucker. Oh yeah! And he bricks down right onto Kevin Sorbo, and Kevin Sorbo was laying on the ground, just covered in blood. And oh fuck, he's Hercules, isn't he?
No, he's Kevin Sorbo's Hercules, but I got a plan for this.
Okay, so then the Kool-Aid Man, knowing that he's winning this, but he needs to up his game, he starts chanting to the devil himself, satanic rituals, because he is the Kool-Aid, and remember, the Kool-Aid killed everyone in Jonestown, and so he starts feeding himself to all the children around him and stuff like that, and they become possessed, so he starts getting a demonic army to surround him. And he's like, "Ooh, no!" And he points at Kevin Sorbo, and the children go up and start taking the bricks and just beating the fuck out of Hercules.
A lot of kid murder in this show.
All right.
I mean, they're possessed.
No, that's all well and all, but here's what's going to get a little hinky for old Kool-Aid Man.
All right.
He's going to have the children flip over Kevin Sorbo. Little do they know, it's not Kevin Sorbo. It's Nick Rossetti, Kevin Sorbo's stuntman for when he portrays Hercules. The real Kevin Sorbo sneaks up behind Kool-Aid Man's big paunchy ass and swings at his fucking glass body. You forget this man is made of glass, David.
Glass
A
and juice.
sledgehammer is gonna fucking take his back out completely. He's gonna be numb to watch. And then what's gonna happen next? You get all these kids being released from the fucking devil maze that the Kool-Aid Man having like Kali Ma, and all of a sudden these kids gonna be waking up. Fucking poking up with fire and shit.
Impossible. He goes through brick walls all the time and never even gets a crack on him.
Don't
A
push
hammer's not
brick.
gonna do
One of
shit.
him is strong. Does he ever like back it up into a wall? Does he twerk down some bricks?
It's a valid point. You know what? I've never seen him do that.
He's
so.
like King DDD. He's gonna be leading with the fucking gut, bro, because that's his strongest part. You
Right.
can't hurt. You can't hit the Kool-Aid Man through the front.
But a sledgehammer to the back, you think does damage?
yeah.
I don't know, judges. Yes. No?
Don't crash through bricks when you live in a glass body. I think
Yeah.
that's the saying, man.
Jesus said that. That's fact.
Look, I think Kevin Sorbo.
Kevin Kevin Sorbo versus Kool-Aid? Really?
He got duped by the fucking body double. That's why he's the body double.
He's
Okay,
like,
so-
he's
so
like
big
fucking.
butt.
To be the body double.
You've explained your defense, but how do you turn around and handle Kevin Sorbo's coming at you with a sledge? Wait, you're Kevin Sorbo. How do you?
No.
What you're saying is Kevin Sorbo wins. That's what I'm hearing.
How do you defend it? How would Kool-Aid Man defend it?
Kool-Aid Man can't defend it. He's already
Guys,
given away his blood.
I didn't mean to put such OP characters into this fucking hat. Okay, I'm sorry. I really apologize. They're a little too overpowered at points, and
I mean, the demonic blood of Kool-Aid Man has already run dry, and so every last drop is spilled on the ground. But that's the problem. As the final drop spills on the ground, it goes in and it affects the tree matter and all the metal, and all of it becomes like a giant cashew, and it comes up, and the roller coaster turns into it, and the Ferris wheel and everything, and it turns into a giant Kool-Aid Man.
It's like Carnage Kool-Aid.
he's listening to fucking Selena.
In the middle of that growth, the director was like, Kevin, take the sham out and just suck up that extra liquid. And before you fucking know it, the sham out took it all away. Sucked it up and it sham out.
Oh, you're gonna love his nuts.
You're gonna love Kevin Sorbo's nuts.
I'll
gonna
give it.
slap my nuts.
All right,
You're gonna
Sorbo
chop
wins.
my
That's
nuts.
fine. I really thought I was going to get you with the giant cashew. I can't say kaiju.
Kaiju?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I like
All
cashew.
right.
I like to watch cashews.
Cashews.
They're good.
All right. What did we do last time? We did teams. So let's do teams again. So Team Awesome, me
Like
and
Microsoft Teams.
Will, versus Team Not Awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Team fucking Blossom.
The best Powerpuff Girl.
Whoa.
Who's got the coin?
I have the code.
All right. So I've got the Yeti. And Will, who you got?
I have the band Green Day.
What?
I have a box of Lucky Charms.
Do you really?
I think it's supposed to be the Lucky Charm.
I don't know. It just says Lucky Charms,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
the
going
Lucky-
into the box
Just
of
the
it.
box.
So,
Green Day sits down and eats the Lucky Charms.
this leprechaun's got a
Oh, we're
full
at a
sounds.
T. Oh, yo, no.
What do
we're
you
not
got?
at a T. What do you got?
I have Neo, but it was very specific in parentheses. Before Kung Fu training.
Before the
So,
Kung Fu
We
training.
got office
God
worker Neo.
damn it. Who did this?
That was mine.
Fucking
You
ass.
gave me Neo 9 to 5, bro.
right.
Neo 25.
So it's going to be on tour with Green Day or in the fairy tale land of Lucky Charms, I take it?
Ireland.
Heads.
It's going to be on the tour bus with the Green Days.
So it's
with the
very
Green
simple.
Days.
This is an easy. I mean, we didn't
God,
even
I
try.
hope we
We've
win.
got Office Worker Neo, who obviously loves the Time of Your Life song and just listens to it on repeat. Another turning point, all that bullshit.
He's been asleep until September. Sorry, you're on my team. I know this, but we're already at a fucking
ready for
loss.
puns.
Yeah.
And they simply lull him with their music, like goddamn, siren songs. They bring him closer. They're like, "Come, Mr. Anderson, come here," and then they just bash him over the head with their basses.
Okay.
Well, one will have a bass.
And
Not their bass, not the guitar. Their bassist.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Who
didn't
happens to-
emphasize the T. They pick up the bassist and they smack.
Who
him.
happens to be the Yeti, by the way.
Yeah.
In this scenario.
Oh, okay. I
So-
didn't know if this is the same bassist that smashed his teeth out at the stage at Woodstock when the mud fight started.
No, we replaced him with the Yeti.
Yeti.
Okay.
It's a werewolf
Yeah,
situation.
we
It's
hit a
Yeti.
motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair.
Well, here's the
I'm
real
a box of Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
Well, what can they do?
Look,
Well, here's what happened. Neo was very sneaky, and before he would meet his
they'll
untimely-
take your limbs one by one
Wasn't
if you
really-
eat enough of it every day. That's what happens, okay?
Billy Joe's
Like
getting
fucking
fat.
Ronald
Thinking
McDonald
about it.
had a fucking upper hand. Like, we all know this, but let's all fucking be real. Lucky Charms is gonna fucking be around way longer than any of you or any of your children because you're gonna keep feeding your kids this fucking sugary
It's the
crap.
silent killer.
Green Day's just torn small bars.
Yeah,
They're super
dude.
fat. It's like
Yeah,
John
dude.
Popper fat. Just
Fuck yeah. Aren't they now, though? When was the last fucking Green Day hit you heard?
Exactly.
We still see fucking commercials for Lucky Charms.
Yeah, it's magically delicious song is in my head every day.
Dude.
I kind of love that. Diabetes for the win.
But if you, I hate that I'm about to do this, but it's because it comes from my team. It's kind of a pyrrhic victory because that Lucky Charms would have to die to kill its opponent.
Oh, like a bee.
Yeah.
So it's like a tie.
But I'm okay with that.
But then the
It's dying
rising
for a noble cause.
the rising kids of graduations have no songs
Dude,
anymore.
As long as fucking Lucky
crazy.
Charms beats Green Day, that's all that matters to
That's
me.
all that matters.
Yeah, dude. Like, I grew up with Green Day, I grew up with Lucky Charms, but I tell you what, I like one a lot better than the other.
It's Green Day. Oh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They dropped Dookie. What are you talking
You're
about?
thinking Dookie.
I think diabetes wins. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, but what about the Yeti? Can Yetis get diabetes?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
They go
Why do you
all
think
the
there's
time.
so few left?
They eat those elves though. Those things are hella sweet.
Elves are hella sweet.
Yeah,
That's what I was
they're-
saying. Why do you
yeah,
think there's so few Yetis left?
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
They would be thriving at one point. Now we barely get a sighting of
I know. And
blur
when we do it, it's got a
of a
shunt
Yeti.
for insulin. And it's like, oh yeah, this is Yeti shunt. You know, if my sugar gets too low, I go to sleep.
I just think the diabetes was the
So
fucking
in the
funniest
end, there's
thing
like
ever.
1 or 2 pieces of marshmallow cereal left over, and it's like
No.
victory appears. on the-
Actually, at this point, they've taken all of the wheat out of the cereal, and it's nothing but marshmallows.
It's oops, all berries.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
oops, all marshmallows.
All right,
It
so we
is.
got like Neo and the Lucky Charms fighting the Yeti, and
Yeah, we already did
Yeah,
that.
Neo already died.
Neo, was
Neo dies,
lulled-
and then Wilford Brimley comes out of nowhere with a chair and just like knocks everybody else out and takes victory for himself.
Okay.
Brimley.
You can cut that part out, right, Duck? Cool. Who's next?
Yeah, so we haven't casted in like a month or so because we've been busy. Jake's got a job. Javi and I have... Why have we? Because I was sleeping sick, and then I had to go to PA, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I went to Pennsylvania to see my family, which I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years. And my dad got sick, and his leg is all fucked up with like a... It's kind of like a flesh-eating bacteria, but not really. It's got ulcers and shit on it.
Deep
Yeah.
vein thrombosis.
It's
Was
not
it cellulitis?
cellulitis. That's what it is.
No.
And I mean, it's got ulcers or something. Like you've seen cellulitis before.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's fucked up.
And he was in the hospital. So when we showed up, we didn't tell him that we were showing up. And my mom showed up, and there's my dad, and he's getting changed, and he's just standing there in his underwear.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hi," and he waves at me. Doesn't know it's me. And so we shut the curtain real quick because there was a curtain by the door. And he thought that my mom brought up a clergyman to pray over him.
Give him his last rites.
Yeah, he thought he's like, I couldn't figure out who the hell you were. So we were behind the curtain, and my mom said something about Sophie. And he goes, Sophie? Duck? He's like, what? Duck's here? And so he was super excited, but he didn't recognize me at all. So that cracked me up. So I was like, so you thought some random guy was staring at you in white tighties? Like,
And he was just fine with it, waving like, ah!
he waved. He doesn't give a fuck. So
Fucking Ron Jeremy.
and then I threw out my back, which really sucked.
Hey, how'd you do that?
I rolled out of bed and I'm fat.
How'd you really do it?
I rolled out of bed and I'm fat. That was about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I literally just went, hiya.
What happened in the woods?
Oh, yeah, pine cone up my ass. Forgot.
You were trying to fuck Sophie in the woods,
No.
and look what happened.
Why would I do that? That's so much work.
You-
Convince her to go
first
into
of
the
all,
woods?
if anybody would do it, it would be you because you love nostalgia. And what's more nostalgic than recreating your first time with a woman?
I'm sure she wouldn't go for that. I was like, I would like to have sex with you like the first time I had sex.
Please.
Do me. Get the pine cone. No, I literally just rolled out of bed and I just like,
This is my life now.
I really like this.
My time has come.
So I was there. The flight was interesting. I'd never flown before. The first one was terrifying because we were in the very back of the plane and the turbulence was really intense. The second flight was really decent. We were on the wing and it was cake. So easy to do that one. And now I honestly think I might be a flight junkie. I really enjoyed it. Like, not afraid, super excited. I was telling Jake earlier, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Just up, down. When they turn, you're like, your stomach drops out. You're like,
Like it's the turning and the fucking takeoff for me. Other than that, I'm fine.
you don't like mine?
No, I don't mind flying at all. But it's the takeoff and like the turning and the takeoff. I'm like, I hate that shit.
Yeah. I like that part. That was every time they turned, I was like, yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, my aunt took us to fucking Grand Canyon, so we flew from New York to Phoenix, and every time like it took off, I would like actually like try to like force myself to go against gravity. I didn't know that was just making it worse because I just hate like it It just freaked me out.
It was exciting, man.
It's not like the feeling of falling backwards in a chair, like whenever you're leaning back and then you go a little too far and your eyes just open
That's
up
exactly
real big.
what it
You're
is.
like, ah!
But like with turbulence and shit, because on the way back we had to fly from O'Hare, which is in Chicago, to New York on our way back home. And I swear to God, there was a lightning storm that was like right outside this fucking plane. And a fucking lightning struck hit. Then all of a sudden the plane went dark and the fucking oxygen mask dropped. Never lost power though.
There's something on the wing.
But the plane went dark. And I was fucking fine. I wasn't panicking, nothing. But yeah, I'll be a little fucking bitch during the takeoff.
Yeah, the takeoff's fun though. That's like whenever they ramp up to 400 miles per hour or whatever it is. I was like,
especially when that build up a sound. It's like, oh, that's
Yeah,
not
it's
for me,
like
bro.
riding a roller coaster for real, though. Like the anticipation of
yeah. And you got to keep the window open. You got to be looking out the whole time.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I would be like, "Nah, I'm good." But for the most part, I was like, "Yeah, this is awesome." Yeah. So flying, I'm totally down. I'll fly again. Hopefully, someday I'll get to fly.
See,
across the
I'm still
world.
debating whether or not to drive or fly up to New York for
Fly.
Christmas this year.
You should totally fly, dude. Just so much easier. So much easier. That's such a long drive.
I know, but it's a fun drive.
It's like 25 hours, isn't it?
30.
Oh my god. Unless you stop by the truck stops and get yourself a lot lizard. Oh, yeah.
And I do have places to stop. So like,
Where you know there's lot lizards?
no, like
air stops.
I know I got a fucking place I could crash at in Bama.
Bama?
Yeah, Alabama, and I think West Virginia if she's still there.
Do people?
Bam!
Wait, so you're just gonna show up and be like, "Can I stay here?"
No, well, of course I want to like plan. I was like, hey, maybe driving up through your area in December. Any chance I could crash with you?
How many lot lizards do you know?
First of all, they're not all lot
Oh,
lizards.
my
well,
bad.
one of them lot lizards.
Well, I mean, one of them is, but I mean, they're not all lot lizards. There's not a lot of lot lizards.
Couple.
There's a few lot lizards.
Jake, how's the new job?
It's an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, I don't know if the cast knows or anybody listening who cares. I used to do still work for a long time before I did comedy work. And I guess the last time I did that was about 10 years ago, and I just started doing it again. And it is an ass whooping, but I don't care. So I'm making some good money. But yeah, it's rough, man. I was going from 0 to 100 literally. I sat on the couch almost every single fucking day since quarantine, drinking liquor, smoking weed, getting up, go outside, smoke a cigarette, not doing shit, not eating well, and then
Having a great time.
and I didn't fucking do much. About 2 weeks before I realized that I'm actually going to go take this job, I started to get outside and go walking and jogging, and I put on like my sweatsuit, yeah, like sweatpants and a hoodie and shit. And that did not prepare me at all. I thought I was ready for this shit. And it's like, hell no, this is kicking my ass. And we're not even in the middle of the summer yet, like the hot part.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm getting acclimated to it. It's been fun. It was, I already lost weight. I'm getting tan.
Yeah.
Feel good. So,
Yeah, you'll be in shape in no time.
Yeah.
You'll be like freaking ripped. Yeah. I like if you do that job, like you said, you did like 100 squats or 1,000
I'd say, yeah, it
squats.
felt like I did 1,000 squats in
Yeah.
one day. Like my legs and everything was just jello.
Yeah.
My whole body.
Yeah. And plus, it's a different thing every day, right?
Yeah, it's a different job site or something. You know, we might go back to the same site, but we'll be doing something completely different one day. Usually we have one task per day,
Something's fun.
and we'll get that knocked out. Oh, the
This
ice cream!
truck.
Ice cream!
Ice cream!
All right, let's move on to Taika Waititi isn't done trying to make Akira. Javi, do you want to see a live action Akira?
Boo! Honestly,
More boos.
boo. I'm not gonna lie. I think a Taika Waititi Akira would be good. I don't think that is actually applicable. I think if you attempt to do any type of live action of Akira, you are going to shoot yourself in the fucking foot. It is not going to work.
Do that with Scarlett Johansson?
No,
They
that was
did,
Ghost
yeah.
in the Shell. And you know what?
Oh,
Visually, that could actually be applied to live action a lot easier than Akira can.
Yeah, Akira's third act alone is going to be have to be changed because even in the original movie, it's confusing as fuck. But
are we talking about an anime?
it is an anime. That's why I want the Hobbs. Yes, that's
And
right.
honestly, there's never been a decent
I know what
live action
Akira is.
anime interpretation ever.
Really? Ever?
Attack on Titan was
uh,
shit. Full Metal Alchemist was shit.
You gonna tell me that Eon Flux was shit? Yeah, it was. It was. It was doing that.
Well, Taika Waititi says, I'm still trying to make it. I don't want to give up on that. I have faith in him. He's a hell of a director. It got postponed because he went to direct Thor, Love and Thunder, which is going to be amazing.
Honestly, though, I
Hopefully.
feel like when it comes to him wanting to do Akira, I think he's buying into his own hype. It's like, yeah, I'm an amazing director. If anybody can do Akira live action, it's gonna be me. It's like, no,
I
baby.
made Hitler a lovable
ain't
character. Why can't I do an Akira fucking movie? Oh, he's the greatest.
Yeah,
Chris Crocker, leave Akira alone.
I would think it would be great. All right, moving on. Captain America 4, Anthony Mackie is going to be the lead of the movie. It's interesting how he found out. He was at a grocery store, and the teller that he knew at the front of it was like, hey, bro, is this real? And he held up the news to him, and he's like, I guess so. So he found out he was going to be the lead of Captain America 4 while being in the grocery store. Are we looking forward to Anthony Mackie?
No, that's not how that happened. We all know it. We all know he knew beforehand. Not some cashier at the Piggly Wiggly was like, hey, you're the new Captain America, right? I still got your message right here. He's like, well, I guess I am, fellow citizen. Like, are you kidding me?
It's like he's trying to bite off how Ed O'Neill found out Married with Children was canceled.
How did he find out? Wait, what?
Yeah, he found out because of, I think it was a motel clerk as he was checking out. He was like, sorry about your show, bro. And then Ed O'Neill was like, what happened? And he called his agent, like, yeah, they canceled Married with Children.
Oh, God damn it. Love and marriage. Love and marriage.
And marriage
So
go together like a horse and carriage.
So we looking forward to some Anthony Mackie running around. Really?
No,
I liked it. I
didn't care about Falcon Winter Soldier. No, I honestly, I said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. If they knew that fucking Bucky and Falcon were going to be integral parts for the next phase of MCU, they should have built them up more. They really should have, and they dropped the ball with those first 4 phases.
I agree.
Maybe I like Falcon Winter Soldier. I didn't like the first 3 episodes, but the last 3 I thought kicked up a notch. I thought they did pretty well.
I think the most interesting part of that show was John Walker.
US
agent. Yeah. He had the best character arc because he had an actual fucking motive behind his actions. Like he knew that he was second best without that fucking serum, you know, and that was his whole driving force in it. Love him or hate him. Yeah, he was a total piece of shit. But I'm saying like his arc was the best in it. Like that's the show that they fucking should have followed.
Well, there's rumors that he'll be part of the Dark Avengers when they eventually get to that. So
yeah,
cool.
I heard about that also. That would be cool. I mean, Anthony Mackie, I like him. I do. I like Sebastian Stan, but this show just didn't have any grasping power like, say, WandaVision or Loki. Those were the 2 better of the Marvel series so far. I really like What If.
What If?
I'll tell you that. What If is really good, and it's 18 episodes long. The second episode really grabbed me because of the star power that they had in it. The animation is fucking beautiful. It's on point. And Javi, I know you're an animation guy.
Yeah,
you can tell there's a good chunk of this shit that's rotoscoped.
Yeah,
and a good chunk that's not.
But it's well done.
It goes together seamlessly. But yeah, What If that's the thing that I'm really hedging my bets on with the 4th phase of MCU personally. Yeah. I think that this is going to be the series that goes, yeah, this is what I want, as opposed to these. I'm not excited about the new phases until we get Doctor Strange or Spider-Man. Though that's what I'm looking forward most to.
Excellent fucking segue. Kevin Feige has opened up about all the speculation on the internet about Spider-Man No Way Home, and everyone's saying that maybe they won't even drop a trailer.
They're not going to drop a trailer for this one.
Yeah, he says.
Yeah, they will. That's bullshit. Disney will not allow that, dude. They're like, nope, you got to fucking show these people what the fuck they've been waiting for. I guarantee you, I heard this. This was a fucking false rumor on the internet.
But if you think about it, what if like all their action scenes actually involve major spoilers, so they really can't show any type of like things in the trailers?
Well, we already know that it's going to be Electro and Doc Ock, so we already know it's going to be multiverse stuff. So you can show that. At the end of the trailer, you drop like the hard like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield showing up. That's what you do. But
or Deadpool.
At the same time, you see one face and then the other one pops up in the screen. They look at each other like, what the fuck is going on right now? And they all look back at the Tom Holland.
Wait, is Deadpool Doctor Strange or Spider-Man No Way Home?
It's Doctor Strange.
Okay, just shit. I got confused.
Yeah. So Kevin Feige said, honestly, I've seen the fever online. It has not necessarily occurred to me that it is any more or less secret than any of our other projects. I think all of our projects, we want to preserve surprises. That's all that secrecy is for. So it will be in theaters December 17th, and there will be a trailer before that. You can be assured, he said. So it's definitely a going down. So is it happening?
Man. There's no way there would be Disney would not allow that at all because they have too many fucking funds tied up in these goddamn movies.
Also,
there's going to be a trailer.
Yeah, and there could be released anytime now, so I'm looking forward to that. The only other thing Marvel news related they released today is Riri Williams is going to be in Wakanda Forever, which was kind of cool sounding before she gets her own TV show Ironheart, which will be kind of cool. I think if they have Shuri, I think that's the name of the character.
Yeah.
Introduce her to the tech, like the Wakanda tech, and then she takes that and becomes Ironheart. I think it'd be badass. I think that'd be really cool. I'm excited for Wakanda Forever because I'm very curious to how they're going to do the movie. I feel like they're going to do it as more, instead of focusing on a main character, they're going to do it as like an ensemble piece, and hopefully there's like a bunch of Black Panthers that come through. That'd be really cool. There was like they took Shuri and they took
M'Baku.
Thank you. And then
M'Baku is the fucking logical fit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to see him just like take on the role of Black Panther. Like, hey, T'Challa died. Would you be the next Black Panther?
Not even say that, dude. Maybe fucking they could just write it off as T'Challa fucking actually went and joined the Ravagers. And like he just never came back.
And what if it?
I like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't necessarily have to be a fucking dead character. They could just be like, you know what? He turned down the mantle and he fucking went and took on other adventures that we don't even know about.
Or he went exploring the multiverse.
Yeah.
I had a theory that maybe they'll show him in the beginning of the movie in costume, and then he disappears for the majority of the movie, and then he comes back in costume and like hands down the mantle. Like you could do that. No one's saying they can't do CGI for him too.
This is true, but I don't want them to like fucking Paul Walker him because that is just terrible. It is
don't CGI him, but you can still write that scene, Duck. Like it was sent through a message, like from a starship or something, and the belt or the fucking crown and title was delivered to him there without even having to show him. You know, just be like a note from T'Challa from 7 billion light years away. That's why he can't fucking be here, you know, to do it or.
Is that second episode of What If pretty good then?
It's amazing.
It's really good. It's really good. I'm a fan of the series right now. I'm really looking forward to what's going on. I think that all these characters are going to tie together in some sort of giant event. Like at the end, there's 18 episodes, so I think
maybe they'll do Marvel Zombies at the end.
Well, maybe, yeah. That thing's going to be. I mean, I know they're doing Marvel Zombies, but.
That would be bomb.
You think like what if it's going to tie into the multiverse arc along with the phase, or you think it's going to be like a completely separate thing? Like
I think it'll be a completely separate thing, like the actual comic books. Well, the actual comic books are great if you've ever read them.
I never read them.
No, that's cool. So for me, I moved to the Sun. It doesn't really work. I moved to Addison.
I moved to the Sun.
The Sun. So I'm
living in
here.
the sun, guys. I'm in the sun.
Might as well be walking on
it. Might as well be walking on the sun. I moved up here. I changed jobs over from the Arlington Improv to the Addison Improv. It's been pretty cool. Yeah, I moved in with my girlfriend, and we got a puppy now, which is a pain in the fucking ass. Drives me insane. I wish somebody would have warned me. I think Jake did warn me.
I did. I told you Malamutes were assholes.
Oh my God, dude. He's stubborn.
Super temperamental.
Yep.
Also, I mean, it is Texas. It's kind of cruel.
It is a little bit cruel. He's got a lot of hair.
Yeah, we gotta say they're cold living dogs, man.
He's just in the AC. He's fine. He just gets.
Yeah, I know.
But he is. I think he's fucking adorable. And I get so mad at him. Like I was sitting on the shitter today, taking a shit. There he is, and he was trying to bite my dick. I'm not even lying. He was coming right at it. So I smacked his ass, and he out. I was like, well, "Don't try to bite my dick. Like, leave it alone."
Why would you let him get that close to it, though?
Well, he was right in front of the toilet, dude. What was I supposed to do? He was in the bathroom, like looking at me. Staring me down.
Don't let him go in the bathroom with you.
If I don't let him go in the bathroom, he scratches at the carpet and the door. So I just let it open. And then, like I said, next thing I know, he's biting at it. I'm like, this son of a bitch. And then I caught him. I was making my bed and I caught him humping my pillows. I think I turned him on.
Already?
Yeah, dude. He went after.
Damn.
We have a giant stuffed Bulbasaur, and he went after that this morning. He was humping the.
I mean, do you blame him? Do you
No.
blame him?
Bulbasaur be thick.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure I've seen you humping that Bulbasaur before.
Hey, I was though. The other big thing is just recently for me, I started doing stand up.
Yeah.
I've only went up twice. Both
Awesome.
times have been good.
That's great.
So it was very exciting. That yesterday when I went up, I really caught the adrenaline rush. And I Jake, I know you've went up before. Did you get that adrenaline rush? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I got that adrenaline rushing me right off the fucking stage after about 2.5 minutes. It's like, okay. I forgot what else I was going to say. It's time for me to get down. Anyways, I did my time. Have a good night. Bringing up next is Great Kate House or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah, it's a rush. It really is. I was buzzing for like 2 or 3 hours afterwards. I was so buzzed from it. I kept screwing up stuff because I had to work and I punched in the wrong drink. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. My adrenaline's going so high and it's crazy. And I really thought that I would be afraid, but I'm only nervous before I walk on stage. Once I get up there, I'm fine. But it's the steps up the stage, knowing that the anticipation. But once you're up there, it's just you and the lights, and you can barely see the audience, and that really fucking helps. It helps a lot.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to like see visions of your old high school math teacher or something. While you're up there.
The first time I couldn't see anyone at all, which was great. The second time I could actually point
Is
out.
that because there was nobody in the crowd? Or
Yeah,
because
that's why.
I don't.
We had a little crowd. We had 5 tables, and I think it helped too because I was the server, and then I went up afterwards, so I had like all my server gear. So all the tables pretty much liked me already. Plus, I gave everyone candy.
Nice.
I gave everyone
yeah.
candy. So I've decided when I do an extra show, I'm just going to give the entire audience candy, so they like me.
Oh, that'll be your shtick. You're gonna be
You
like
just-
fucking
I'll be like
Gallagher.
So you're just trying to buy their appreciation and
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like that joke? Well, would you like some candy?
Snickers, maybe. Have a
Guys, I
Snickers.
got full-size crunch bars this time. How much do you like me now?
I could actually imagine Doug. I was like, "Hey, did you find my set funny? Well, will this payday help you out? Change your mind a little bit."
Yeah. How about some goobers?
Delicious. It's exciting, dude. I have a show on the 15th. I have a Zoom
What
show
did-
and then a show on the 15th. What's that?
What did Dean think?
He hasn't seen it yet.
I thought he had to be there whenever y'all did y'all's first.
Oh no, this is just open mics that I've went to. The first show
Oh, you got to do a live set still.
on the 15th, yeah. So it's 2 weeks
okay.
away, or I'm dropping this on the 11th, so 4 days after I drop this.
15th. What is
Yeah.
that, on a Monday?
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
scary.
wanted to come out for it.
Dude, if you can, that would be awesome. But it's gonna be scary. Hopefully there's a crowd, and hopefully I do okay. And like I said, I have 2 jokes I'm probably gonna have to drop. I have I fucked my cousin joke. I probably can't do that. And I have a tranny joke. I probably can't do that one, would be my guess. But
Why aren't you
would-
gonna do the
why
trainer
could-
joke?
Yeah, you can do that one. That if anybody, you're the only person who could do it.
that's true.
Yeah.
I have permission. That's right. Because I said to my girlfriend, "Is this okay?"
Yeah.
She said, "Yep."
But why not the cousin fucking joke? It's
Pull the mic away. What are you doing?
Why'd you say so loud? Why not the cousin fucking joke? Like, and then you were like jerking off underneath it. I love this joke. Oh. You sounded like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
I honestly think this mic may have been a mistake.
No, it's good. Just leave it down, dude. It's good. It
It's
actually
meant for
sounds
like
great.
ASMR
Yeah.
videos and shit.
No, you look like you're fucking Gene Rayburn with this tiny microphone. Just hold this, just put it on your chest like you had it.
It's good. Did he pause? That was,
No,
Yeah, he did.
that was great.
I was just very good at holding still.
Glitch in
Um,
the Matrix.
I'm nervous about the show on the 15th, but at the same time, I think it's going to go well. So far, every time I've went up, it's went well. The only thing that bones me out is my spider jokes don't work. I don't know.
What's the spider joke?
The
Oh,
spider
the
joke
spider
is it's not going to work. It never works. I'm so afraid of spiders. I once walked into my apartment and there was one sitting on my lazy boy, just staring at me like he owned it. I was terrified, so I just threw the whole thing out.
You see, the reason why people aren't scared of spiders like that. If you said roach, that would probably be better. Because I've thrown shit out if I even saw a single roach on it.
Yeah, but spiders are scary as shit, dude. I didn't sit on that chair for 6 months.
I think roaches are scarier than spiders.
Really?
Yeah. Spiders
not
don't go
even
in your
not
ear.
scary. They're gross.
Yeah, it's a gross out
There's a
factor.
difference. Yeah, they're just fucking nasty.
Well, we've all had infants.
And also, instead of just I set the whole place on fire.
Oh, that's the next part of the joke. The next part I say, it's his now. Screw it. Just the whole apartment's contaminated. Just burn it.
I made the whole thing look like an arson, and I got away scot free, and I got my deposit back.
Wait, does that work better though? All right, so it's
if you use a roach, it'll work better.
Yeah, or you know what? We're in Texas. You can say fucking water bug, and people know what the fuck that fucking is. Those fuckers did just elaborate. Like, you know, those big motherfuckers, not cockroaches, water bugs. Those motherfuckers have wings. They can fly at your ass.
Ooh, I don't
You see
know.
what I'm saying? Yeah, and to
Well, I have a series of spider jokes after. Magic Mike told me to continue on the spider jokes because no one else is doing spider jokes. I'm like, yeah.
okay, well then stick with
they
the
don't
spider
work.
jokes.
They don't
Let's hear the
fucking
rest.
work. Did you guys watch the second set where I said that at the end of it? Like, it didn't work.
I didn't get a chance to yet.
Who's Magic Mike?
He's
The
Channing Tatum.
comedian magician, the comedian magician of Addison Improv. He's the other Magic Mike, not Mike Squires, but Magic Mike.
Duck, you listen to a man that performs for kids on Sundays. How about
Yeah.
you not do that?
But he's good. He's damn
like-
good.
He's good at magic, but he's not doing fucking sets.
Oh no, he cracks me up, dude. He's fucking funny. He actually works the shows. Oh god, I can't even think.
Seduced by the Dork Side.
Yes, he did that one, and then he just does like last night. He was on Tony Casillas' show last night. That's when I talked to him. So they just put him on showcases too. So he does.
Did he do
well.
that? Did he do his edgy spider jokes? Somebody's
He's
doing
like,
that.
yeah, he's like, he fucking bit all your material. He's like, yeah, what you do?
What's up with spiders on Lazy Boys?
Nobody's gonna know that he fucking wrote it. A magic fucking Mike. These are my jokes.
Magic Mike, what are you doing? He's like, I can
You
take
guys
it.
hate spiders. Let me get a yeah.
I can take any joke I want.
Everybody
I'm
fucking
Magic
hates spiders.
The reason the joke worked is because I got nervous because every joke I was doing up to that point landed. But the first spider joke didn't land, and I got real nervous because I didn't get a laugh. The crowd was silent. So I was like, why did the spider jokes never work? And the crowd started laughing at that. So I was like, I'm going to do another one. So I did another spider joke. Doesn't land. I'm like, God damn, I love these jokes. Why don't they work? Crowd laughs again. It was like the denial of it. And my manager said, he goes, that's the best part. He's like, because you sincerely were bummed out. And it was
You got a
hilarious.
manager now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm big time now. I'm big time.
Spider jokes?
Spider jokes.
Duck, just have that be your spider bit. Like you tell a whole bunch of shitty spider jokes, and then you comment on the fact that they're
Thanks,
not
Alex.
landing, and then it's fucking kills.
No,
Like,
you
I-
do one spider joke, and then you go spider jokes, spider
Spider
jokes,
jokes.
and then you move to the next one. Then you wait, and then you just keep going, spider jokes, spider jokes.
You got
Will they laugh? No one cares. Spider jokes, they're in your hair. Look out, there's spider
Here comes spider jokes.
I should say that because within like 5 foot to 10 foot radius of you, anytime there's a spider, right? So that fucking
Oh,
show is
dude.
probably full of spiders.
So my buddy Zane, who I work with now, he's deathly afraid of fucking spiders. And I don't know if you notice, we're working out here in the country, and they're fucking everywhere.
Right.
I constantly pick them up and like try to throw them at him and shit, and it's hilarious watching him run.
That's so evil.
Like
Dude.
he is deathly afraid of them. Like, I mean, I've found black widows with fucking eggs hanging out of their asses, and I'll pick them up on a stick and be like, "Hey Zane, look at this!" And he's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" And I'm like, "Spider jokes,
Spider jokes. Deal with it. It's a spider joke. Javi, did you put on a hat?
I did. My hair was driving me insane.
Yeah, I'm on too. I'm about to do the same thing.
All right, well, I'll do the same thing. So I'll put on hats. It'll be hat cast. Is that better?
Hat
Hat
cast.
cast. Everyone's wearing
Hat
a hat.
cast.
Motherfucking hat cat.
Hat cast. I did. I like Twilight. I like Twilight as much as I like this next weird news story. Weird news. The Bronx Zoo. Gorillas go downtown in oral sex peep show.
Whoa.
Ooh.
You
When
tell me you
Simon-
have video.
Yeah, they do.
I actually do have video. You guys
I
want
bet
to
you they
see?
sell
yeah.
it too.
All right, hold on. Let's pull it up. It's the video. How do I do video? All right. Oh, I love this photo of this child just like, oh no.
Oh my god! What's he doing?
All right, here we go.
Oh, baby.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh my god.
What's he doing?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Javi, what do you think of that, huh?
Dude. And they say they can't evolve.
All right, that's enough.
Is that
Javi,
two
what was that
male
lovely
gorillas?
thing?
How progressive.
Was that two male? Oh, this is how we're doing it nowadays. Let's see. Breach Rock, the adults. All right, yeah. Yeah, was it hot? Javi, you look shocked by what
Bro,
you just
that gorilla was straight up face fucking the other gorilla.
said.
Like he had his hands on the back of the other guy's head and was just like,
Yeah, the trainer let me borrow his phone the other day, so I got on some spank bang
Like-
and I learned a couple things.
Like I was half expecting that gorilla that was doing the face fucking to like look at the audience, be like right here in my eyes. I can only finish when you look at me.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, he's right. It's more sensual. Makes you feel like you're the one who's like, yeah,
I need the intimacy. Look at me.
yes, I love this shit.
That's such an odd flex.
They can't hear me because I'm listening to kids. I just like her
That's how
inflection.
good of a parent I am.
I just love the inflection of like you're a bitch. Let it be known. Fucking right and right. All right, Javi, you got to pay attention because
I'm paying attention.
Is it a demon?
It's gonna be After Effects is what it's gonna be.
No, it's not. Watch this shit. Look to the left.
You know, it's never good when you watch a video that's supposed to be edited that already has a soundtrack to it.
Bismillah. Bismillah.
He's saying the devil. Oh.
It's Carlos Mencia.
I needed to steal your joke.
Yeah.
It has black eyes, dude.
Oh, it's Caecilius from Doctor Strange.
You don't buy it at all, huh? No one's buying that, huh? Yeah. I tried.
But I like it when we found footage with the score already edited into it.
I'm the biggest believer of all that shit, but I'm also the biggest debunker and skeptic of all this bullshit. Also, like,
I had to find something quick. So I was just like, come on.
I love it. I love the idea of it so much. I want it to be real, but every time I see it, I'm just like, nope.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got to go ghost.
I've seen some convincing ones before, but they're very few and far between.
We've got to go ghost hunting. I don't know what to say.
I agree. There's plenty of abandoned places out here. If you drive like 15 minutes down the road from me, it gets like way into the sticks. And there's like abandoned houses that look like newish, but you could tell they've been abandoned for a while. Like I want to go looking around in these motherfuckers.
We can go to a graveyard and just start the harvest. Oh yeah.
Graveyards don't scare me.
There's
Why?
an old,
Wait, what?
old graveyard here.
Graveyards
There's a
don't
bunch
scare
of
me.
Old graveyards.
How about like a graveyard from the 1800s? That wouldn't.
I've been to a slave cemetery at 3 o'clock in the morning.
What were you doing there?
Yeah, what were you doing there? Drinking Mad Dog? Getting
No,
down,
it was like one of the I think it was like the third or fourth time that I went to go visit my ex-in-laws at their place in Kilgore, and
they lived at the cemetery.
No, they lived down the street from a slave cemetery, and I remember Autumn's mother was just like, "Yeah, supposedly at 3 o'clock in the morning, you just see lights floating in the cemetery." I was like, "Okay, that sounds pretty interesting." And then one night, me and Autumn were just up really late. She's like, "Let's go drive by the cemetery and see if those lights are floating." So we drove down. We walked up to the gate. There was nothing there. It was just dark.
You didn't go in though. You have to go in.
No, I'm not going to go in.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Oh, there's nothing at the cemetery. Oh, but you didn't go in, dude. You have
we drove there at 3 o'clock. We knocked at the gates for about 20 seconds, and then we
Probably
decided
less than
nothing
that. I was
going
kind of
on.
like, Nothing? Okay, let's go. Nothing more to share.
It was just a bunch of kids in there smoking. They just see their joints lighting up. They're like, look at all those strange lights coming from the cemetery.
It's those old e-cigs that lit up in the front.
Oh, I spilled marijuaners. That's how it's said.
Marijuaners everywhere.
Like somebody high in a basement. Like, yeah, my marijuana.
You're not in a basement, though. You're in an apartment in Grand Prairie. Is it Grand Prairie you live in?
No, it's up to you. If you're not a good friend enough to remember where I live, I'm not even going to help you out on this one.
It is Grand Prairie, right? I'm right.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
where is it?
No, it's
Great.
Damn it, Jacob.
Where is it? Where's it, Jake?
Oh, I'm sorry for being a good friend for that. My bad.
All right. So, Javi, how many movies have you watched recently?
Movie news.
We haven't even started the cast.
Well,
You just seen
fuck it,
Ghost.
we'll do it live.
And I have.
Oddly enough, I am going to Grand Prairie tomorrow.
For what?
I have a makeup Friendsgiving that was supposed to be done the Saturday
gonna wear
after Thanksgiving.
makeup?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right?
No, we were supposed to do. I was supposed to do a Friendsgiving with my old coworkers from the South Home place.
Oh,
I'm Harvey. Oh, hand me that turkey leg as I put on my makeup.
First of all, we all know I will look fucking slamming in makeup.
That's
yeah,
right,
we've
you did
seen
do-
it.
You've seen the filters. You also
Frida.
saw me as Frida. Bam.
Oh yeah, dude, you got a little bit creepy with those filters. You would be like filming yourself, and you'd be like, "I look hot, don't I?" I was like, "Bobby, calm down now.
First of all,
Yeah.
like,
Calm
seriously,
down now,
I
goddamn
would
it."
absolutely flirt with me if I saw me. If I saw a female version of this, well, not this, but like an actual female.
I think
version
you
of
did
this.
more than flirt with that version of yourself.
One time.
Did you film
Yeah.
it saying dirty shit, and then you played it back, and then
Yeah, then I'm jerk off to like, oh my god, this fucking hot chubby bitch is all over me. No.
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like jacking off still, because I mean, it's still you.
I mean, it is still me.
Yeah, there's nothing
All
weird
right.
about it, I guess.
So if you fell into a parallel universe, would you Loki yourself and fucking fuck your female?
Would I fall in
counterpart?
love with myself? Probably, because I'm a fucking delight. I think
I'd
I would
fuck
even
all
charm you.
versions of myself. I'd fuck the male version. I'd fuck the female version. I'd fuck the alligator version. The fucking koala version. They're all me. So
Like,
it's
if
not,
anything, that would
it's
probably
not
help my
weird.
self-esteem. Like, huh, I really am charming.
Yeah. And I think me would be into me also. So it'd be totally consensual.
Right?
So-
I've seen me in drag. I'm not interested. I'm good. I'm good.
I was doing my driving job during Christmas last year. I would fucking have that shit blasting, and everybody was like, dude, this is fucking awesome. I'd be like, yeah, man.
I just want to make sure it didn't go like.
Motherfucking bitch, slut, fucking reindeers, fuck suck.
Rocking around the Christmas tree trap remix fucking goes hard.
Oh, baby. All right, I'm going to pick for my next one. I love the band Thrice. As you guys know, it's my favorite band. Absolutely.
No.
I know. Everything they do, though, is fucking killer to me. I love it. Their new album just came out. It is awesome. But the lead singer also has side projects, and he ended up doing a Christmas album, which was like an LP or whatever, the shorter one, like 6 songs. And in that,
yes.
and in that, he ends up doing Blue Christmas by Elvis. Now, you're never going to outdo the King. It's just not going to happen. There's no way. But I like this version because I like this singer and I like his voice. But once again, I'll be driving around and it won't even be Christmas. And I'll have my Thrice playlist on and Blue Christmas will come on. And I'll just be like, fuck it. Let's go have a little Christmas for a couple minutes. You know what I mean? Because I just love it so much. So it just reminds me of driving and going thrift shopping, which you guys know I love to do. Just going from store to store, go to like 8 or 9 stores in a day. Never find anything though in DFW. It kind of pisses me off. I only got lucky once I found a really old Pong machine. So. But here is Blue Christmas by Dustin Kinshu. I can never say his name right. Kinsru?
Looks like Kinsru.
Kinsru.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're not here with me.
But Jake pointed out to me that there's another version of Blue Christmas that I did not know existed. and it's one done by Porky Pig. You said Mal Blanc actually sang this? This is the original?
Yes. Elvis' version of Blue Christmas is the definitive version, and this is just a copy of that.
Boom. Let's hear it for the first time.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll if you feel so blue, it just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. It won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those
The producer's laughing in the background.
That's pretty fun. All right, venomous snake found hiding in family's Christmas tree.
Oh, poor
You
little
usually
snake.
try to sneak a peek at what's under the Christmas tree, but you never think about what might be lurking in the branches. Rob and Marcella Wild, they're wild, found one of Africa's most venomous snakes hiding between the tinsel inside their South African home. It was a female boomslang between 4 feet and 5 feet long. Boomslang
That's
is
what I call my penis. I call it a female boom slang.
Boomslang venom causes hemorrhages and can be fatal to humans and
It
small
slangs
dogs,
venom.
but they are shy animals that rarely bite.
I'm gonna slang.
They got
gonna
this. They got
Slang
Hobby's
all over your
cock,
hair.
and they left it back out to the wild. It was fine. All
So
right,
you tell me my cock is just roaming around the wilds of South Africa?
it's just
Just slanging and hanging.
Just slanging
Yeah.
venom all shyly, just like, oh, no, I don't want to shoot my venom at you.
all right. I want to pull up
No.
the picture of this lady. Can you guys? You guys can't see it, can you? Shit. Let me share the picture with you. All right. Mom, 48, stole daughter's identity to start college, date young guys. Missouri mama is facing jail time after she admitted to stealing her estranged daughter's identity in order to secure student loans, enroll in college, and pursue her sexy co-ed's fantasies. Laura Oglesby, 48, posed as her daughter, Lauren Hayes, for more than 2 years in an elaborate scam that fooled both the federal government and locals in the small town of Mountain View. In 2016, Oglesby applied for a Social Security card in Hayes' name, which she promptly received in the mail. From that point on, she originally hailed from Arkansas and was 43 at the time. She assumed her daughter's identity, saying her name was Lauren Hayes and that she was only 22 years old. Look at those pictures. Hey, Charlie.
Split an image.
Yeah,
Wait, which one's the daughter?
I think they're both.
No, that's the same woman.
All right. Okay.
No, they both gave birth to each other. I know how this works.
All right, so her daughter is on the left, so she must be on the right. I guess she could pass. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Neither of these two could pass.
Yeah, but I mean, if she had the cat ears, she might pass.
Well, believe it or not, down here she's got the cat ears. So
Oh,
heavy
pass.
filter.
It's the same fucking person.
The fraudster
Clearly.
even started seducing unsuspecting men in their early 20s. Hey, whatever. Like, I'm into older women, so it's totally cool. You know what I mean? Like, as a young guy, if you end up finding out you fucked her, right? Because obviously she
Isn't your girlfriend like 10 years younger than you?
Yeah, but I'm still into older women, man. I love older women. Are you kidding me? What are you trying to say? Javi, it's a buffet. I've told you this before. You can have everything across the board.
I just want to
this
get you
thing.
see. I just want to see you heated, bro. That's all.
It's fine. You got me heated. Anyhow, this lady's a whore. I don't know.
Did you see Javi's hair spring up as soon as he moved his headset and just went?
His hair looks so good,
just
dude.
it just comes fucking. I can't control this thing, and I love it.
All right. Weird news. Next story. We've got, God damn it, load. Bride faints, vomits, and gets pooped on during wedding disaster. A
Bride? Oh,
yeah,
bride.
A bride. So basically, there's a video of it too, but they don't show the puking. She's just standing next to her husband, and she looks like she's about to fall out. I can play the video if you want to see it. And then she's just getting sick and sicker, and then she goes and she vomits. And then I guess her nephew pooped on her. So she had a horrible wedding day. It's the end of the story. Weird news. Kind of sucked.
Weird.
This last story
Weird.
is awesome. Yeah.
What's the last story?
Oh shit! Hold on. I gotta get rid of this. All right. Woman reportedly what? Take a guess. What she reportedly did.
Oh, I got a few questions. Florida?
Not Florida. None of these have been
Texas.
Florida so far.
Germany.
She was flying from Syracuse, New York to Atlanta.
She took a shit in the cockpit.
That would have been amazing.
She was hiding guns in her bra.
That would have been great
Oh.
too. She breastfed her pet cat on board a Delta flight.
Oh,
And a
well,
woman- a
come
woman-
on.
So evidently, what they did was they were.
It's a crime now? What?
I can imagine her just getting
I
escorted
take
off the
that
plane
plane all the time. I
Welcome-
always
Welcome to
breastfeed
America
my
in
cat.
2022. I can't even breastfeed my cat.
Yeah.
It makes it even better. It was a hairless Sphinx cat or whatever they're called. So that
Oh,
evidently she was trying to
it's
pass
not
it
even
off
a
as a
real
baby.
baby.
So yeah, they caught her breastfeeding the cat. And she would not put it
Oh.
back in the carrier.
What? Her kid or the cat?
Yeah, they should put them both in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the weird news.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that has a
Ugh.
very unsettling image in my head. I just imagine it's like some weird looking cronish woman with a big old floppy boob and like just like a weird looking hairless cat looking like a nutsack. And just gonna-
What I think of is tough titties, said the kitty, but the milk's still good.
Yum, yum, yum.
I don't know if you ever heard this old children's tale from the sea.
You know, I never heard of that movie until I saw this Kiefer Sutherland movie where he killed Sally Field's daughter.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
I don't know
movie?
that I can't remember the name of that movie though, but it was pretty fucked up.
What about whenever Dr. Octopus took Sally Field to Iraq and kidnapped his daughter?
Oh, that movie's so good.
She's like, no, it's not my fucking daughter.
We always talk about that movie when we do the live cast for some reason. That we bring it
I
up
know,
every
yeah.
That
single
movie
time.
is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it
no,
just-
no, my
it's
daughter's
fucking-
great. Yeah.
I feel like if they're gonna do Sinister Six at some point in the future, it's gonna be with Tom Holland's villains rather than these guys because they're setting up for
Morbius.
Morbius,
Yeah.
Ned to be Hobgoblin, which I thought was interesting, like an actual magical fucking Hobgoblin, which cool.
Yeah.
He won't
yeah.
be. He's
No?
going to be the next fucking Sorcerer Supreme.
But does he? They forget all of that though, because Doctor Strange.
They forgot Peter Parker.
Did they
Not
forget
Doctor
all
Strange.
that,
She
though?
forgot Peter Parker, but he
Not
didn't forget
Doctor-
the potential of Ned.
What about MJ wearing the broken black dahlia at the very end of the
Where
fucking
the
movie?
fuck? Yeah. What's the explanation for her having that? Like, and she
What
almost
does she
feels
what
like
does
in
she
that-
think when she puts it on? Like, oh, remember
Yes,
that time
exactly.
this mysteriously floated to me on that
Yeah.
bridge?
It's like 50. It's like 50 First Dates when Drew Barrymore was painting eggs after she went to go live with Dan Aykroyd's facility. It's like that. Like she may have forgotten, but the feelings are still there. She probably dreams about that Peter Parker and all that.
That ending scene, she plays it almost like she wants him to say something. Like she.
Oh yeah, she was into him. Like I like this.
is-
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe she was goading him to try to keep his word. You know, if she does actually remember,
Then it breaks the curse or the magic.
I don't know.
It's
It's weird.
Did he have to make a promise that he would never say that he was Spider-Man to make the
No.
spell work? Or did they
No.
just forget?
No,
he
he's just
didn't
doing it
wanna
because he doesn't
ruin-
want them to be in danger. He wants them to go to MIT and have like normal lives.
No, I
and
understand
shit,
that,
yeah.
but they already forgot like who Peter Parker was completely. They don't recognize him.
Oh,
Like,
so
he's
like,
nobody.
why doesn't he just like try to like reintegrate? Is essentially what you're saying?
No, I'm not asking that. I'm asking what Ethan is asking by saying like, did he
I mean-
promise something?
Yes, before he went through and Doctor Strange was going to make everyone forget who Peter Parker was, you know, he promised MJ and Ned, I will find you, I'll explain what's going on, we'll fix
yeah,
this.
he did. He did.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry. I did. Yeah.
no, yeah, if she truly does remember or have some remnant of a memory of him, in this
Obviously.
necklace, then
She
you know,
seems like the type of girl that would have like a shoebox full of like memorabilia from a relationship. So like maybe
She
she's like
draws
cleaning out a
everything.
room and she's like, "Why do I have all of these pictures of me kissing that dude from the weird
Who's this
coffee shop
random-
that one
yeah.
time?"
Okay,
Yes.
that's my question. Does the video footage of him calling in the J. Jonah Jameson and being like, "Hey, I'm here on the Empire State or wherever he was, the Statue of Liberty," and does that video footage just disappear?
No,
or,
it
like,
disappears
Yeah, it
just
does
blurred
because
out?
that's the
'Cause
spell.
nobody can
Everybody
remember him.
forgets
This
Peter
YouTube
Parker
video
is.
with millions of hits just
So-
suddenly gone. That
Gone.
poor content
If
creator.
that
Mandela
video is gone,
His fucking metrics are going to be in the shitter.
Mandela effect. Holy fuck!
if that video is gone, then all the pictures, all of the memories, every thing that has a image or something of him would be gone.
That just
At
made it way
least-
more real because, like, every podcaster out there that's listening to this, just imagine that your most downloaded episode ever just vanished. In the
Just
Oh,
vanished
God.
like that.
Yeah, it's rough.
Well,
I mean,
there
it
goes your
would-
ticket to the Creator Fund.
All 3 people who listen to it, it's gone. Not even a big deal. Just let it go. I would cry. I would be upset.
So I wanted to chime in back about the just things I liked in general about the film
Yeah,
because I kind of agreed with Javi's first statement before he started backtracking. I thought it was like a damn near perfect film.
Yeah.
But I started having thoughts about that after the fact. It would be really interesting to talk to somebody that's only seen the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies or has very limited experience with the other Spider-Man content out there, which I don't know how much those people really exist, to be honest. I feel like most people are probably watching all of it, but
You might be able to find some kids or younger people that have only seen the Tom Holland movies and then ask them and
it'd be
go back and
fascinating
later
to
show
hear
them.
what their thought process was. Do they enjoy it? Are they confused? Or are they oh, this is awesome, there's more Spider-Man for some reason?
I think it works because I think they give each of the villains just enough. They give Doc Ock and Goblin and Electro just enough of their character, which Electro, there's not a lot of character there. But with the other 2, it's a little bit more.
Sandman, they
complicated
kind
to
of, he was
Yeah,
They
there
fucking
but-
did my
Yeah.
man
They
dirty,
gypped
bro.
him
in the
yeah, dude.
background.
Yeah.
They
did him
actually did
dirty.
Electro way better than they did in the first movie. But
Why
I
is he
wondered-
not blue? Why
Yeah,
is he
Yeah,
not blue?
they don't explain
New
that.
universe, bro.
They say the
That's how they
energy
wrote it
in
off
this
in the
universe-
movie.
New universe, new rules.
Electricity
You folks
is
over
the
here.
universe,
Tell me who's
man.
the liar.
Honestly, though, it made me wonder why they didn't give the lizard a makeover because the lizard looked
He looks
bad.
like
and
shit.
That
He looks-
was a complaint I had, but that's because he looked like he did in the Amazing Spider-Man
Yeah.
movie. So
They should have gave him a snout. They should have gave him a snout, and they did give him a little bit more. It's kind of like when they took the Thing from Fantastic Four to Fantastic Four 2, where they gave him the eyebrow crease. They
Yeah.
gave him a little bit of a snout in this, but not enough. They should have just redesigned him. If Electro doesn't have to be blue anymore, Lizard doesn't
he
have to.
shouldn't
Look
have
like
to be
shit.
the
Yeah,
exact
give
same.
the fucking lizard his lab coat back. That's all he wants.
Ah, you're right. I was
Put his
missing that.
cigarette in his mouth and let him be the kicker for the replacements already.
Oh, can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
My favorite absolute moment in this movie was between Andrew Garfield and Electro. When he goes, "Look at you, fucking Peter Parker, you ain't shit now." And then Andrew Garfield just, he was like, "I know, I'm shit."
You're right.
He was like, "Ah."
Because that's on the heels of the scene, the 3-way meme scene where they're all 3 talking.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how he isn't amazing or how he's a lesser Spider-Man than the
I
other.
love you guys.
I Love You Guys was really great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They all
That
hug,
was
just
beautiful.
if there's not a deleted scene on the Blu-ray where they're all jerking each other off, and they're like, "In a circle," I'm gonna be really upset because they had some bromance going on.
Oh, yeah.
with each
Really
other.
did.
That shit.
Have you ever seen in Arlington? There's the Arlington Joker. Have you ever come across him before? There's a guy who dresses up like the Joker and drives around in a purple Corvette or something like that. Yeah, I've seen him multiple times. It's fucking crazy.
I've seen the dancing kid on Cooper.
Oh, I hate that Joker guy.
Why do you hate the Joker guy? You said it so serious. I hate that guy. He is my enemy.
And that fucking dancing kid out there trying to fucking make everybody smile and shit.
Yeah.
Take it on down the road while you go dance on 20, Mr. Happy.
He made it to the news.
I'm just
like-
playing. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's local famous. He's actually cool
Yeah.
as shit. Like that, I applaud that kid. I always look forward to seeing him. Like
Yeah.
every time
I
I
mean,
drive by, he's like he's out there dancing. Like whenever hobby we go to, like Fat Gandalf. We
Yeah.
always say
He was always there.
Yeah, look at him.
I don't know how the fuck he kept going for as long as he did. It was so fucking hot in those days. And they got a little bitch when it comes to heat. So
Yeah.
He's autistic. That's how they get superpowers. So I don't know. All right. And
is that true?
Yeah, he's autistic.
Are you serious?
Yes, I didn't make that up.
I
read
thought you were
it.
just like shooting a shot in the dark.
No, according to the article I read.
That's racist.
Yes.
And also that's funny.
All right, weird news. An Australian woman
Weird
said she was
news.
shocked to open up a package of broccoli and found what? Take a guess.
Marijuana.
No, but that would have been
Cocaine.
awesome. What was it?
Cocaine?
No, but that would have been great too. Even better than marijuana.
Dildo.
Ass?
Butt plug.
Nope.
But
Not even close.
plug
Cold,
lace.
cold. Think small insect.
Oh, roaches.
Oh, even worse.
Praying mantis?
Scorpions?
She found a fucking scorpion in her broccoli. A live
the fuck up.
scorpion. Yes. Discover a live scorpion lurking inside. Chloe Mitchell said her father-in-law bought the broccoli from the Aldi store. Never buy it from Aldi's, evidently.
Oh my god. Well, that's bad enough they charge you to use the goddamn baskets.
She said, I put it in the steamer on the stove. I then turned around to get the last few pieces and saw something crawling along the chopping board. Ugh. I yelled for my husband to come into the kitchen. He said some choice words. What did he say?
You goddamn piece of shit, motherfucking scorpion. Get out of my house. He pulls out a Glock. Get out of my house. You scared my wife.
He pulled out a gun and held it up to the scorpion.
That looks like a tasty fucking scorpion. I'm going to cut them up right here and eat them.
All right. Next,
Came into the wrong house, motherfucker.
we don't take kindly to these scorpions around here.
You ain't no arachnid. Get out of here.
All right.
Here, I got a stinger for you.
This one really fucked me up. And Javi, I feel bad for even reading this one, but I'm going to, and I don't want you to be mad at me, okay? New Zealand man had what stuck in his ear for 3 days?
His ass.
It's so gross.
I'm going to go with a roach.
It was a roach, yes. A New Zealand man who initially thought he had water trapped in his ear said the true cause of the blockage turned out to be something far more shocking, a live cockroach. So basically, he couldn't clear it out for a couple days, and he went to the doctor, and they're like, it'll clear out on its own, go home. It didn't after 3 more days. Yeah, exactly. And then he went to an ear doctor, and they're like, holy shit, I think there's a bug in your ear. And then whenever he put the thing in, the tweezers in to pull it out, it squished, and the guy, he could feel it like backing up into his eardrum. Yeah. And then he could hear it squishing in his ear, and they pulled the roach out. And he said, I thought they were going to get it out of there. Jake, I didn't realize you were going to be the one squeamish about this.
I'm not. I'm just like fucking gross, though, dude.
Yeah.
God damn. Like,
Better believe
fucking fuck roaches, bro.
All right, guys. Fuck roaches. I agree with that because I've been in a roach infested apartment before, so I'm happy to
Yeah, they fucking suck. I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't like them. All right, weird
Mainly
news.
water bugs. Weird.
Yes. Weird news.
What?
All right, Florida lists rejected vanity plates, I fart, and drug man. So Florida released an entire list of vanity plates that were not allowed. Here is my favorite: open wide, orgy, angry bee, bee shit, MILF. Number 1 MILF, by the way, it says. 1 shit box. Too deep in you. Forever.
I want to shake his hand. Like,
Pretty good.
That's a good license plate.
Pretty good. I don't think anything's gonna get better than that. Forever 69. For fuck's sake. Number 5 hoe.
Oh fuck!
Javi, this one's yours.
That's a pig who has his ladies registered. He's got number 1, 2, 3, and 4, but 5 was too much.
Oh my god!
You can't have that one.
Javi, this one's yours, man. Ass man.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
You got that right.
Simply bitch. Bitch. Last 3 were the best. Big Dickin, Butt Nug, and Simply Coming.
You mean Cuban?
Human. That's where it's at, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Dude, that in too deep. That fucking got me so hard.
I'm so happy it did. That's for sure. Yeah, it did. It sure did get you so hard.
No, too deep in you.
Deep in the ass. Deep in the ass.
He's wearing a pirate suit and she's wearing a nurse uniform for some reason.
My favorite scene of the movie. Spielberg directed it perfectly.
His daughter does porn.
Wait, what?
His adopted daughter does porn.
Spielberg's adopted daughter does porn? Javi went for his phone so fucking quick.
And she's a fucking mixed chick with fucking big titties.
Javi, can you confirm that?
I'm confirming this shit
Javi
right
is
now.
fucking looking. She does like homemade porn, like where she fucking dildos herself. And
then she goes, "My dad, Steven Spielberg."
Pretty much. She has a dildo shaped like fucking E.T.
It's just the finger. Going home.
yeah. Dude, you know what? They should have used the DNA guy for that scene, though.
Who,
Chow Yun Fat? No, the Stephen Young. I don't fucking remember his name.
Yeah, just name
BD Wong. BD Wong.
There you go. I was gonna say, just name every Asian actor you know.
No, I'm talking about dinosaur DNA.
Dino DNA. It's true. His adopted daughter is in sex work. She's a sex worker.
And Javi found out what he's jerking off to tonight.
Oh yeah, I've watched a couple of them. They're not great, but they're.
What the fuck? Why does your face look like that, Javi?
Because I just went to Pornhub for her page, and she's getting penetrated right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good for
Once
her.
again, Spielberg directed those.
And she's getting on the list for sure. The Schindler's List.
Jesus.
Come back.
I always come back.
I don't think he's coming back.
I hope not.
Well,
This movie looks terrible.
I think he will die, and there's going to be another one that they confirmed already, and it's going to be Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Malcolm to close it out.
Yeah, that would be badass. Well, they said this one's the conclusion.
No.
Yeah, they're liars.
No, I just watched a video recently where they said that there's another one coming up.
Well, they show all three of them here at the end of the trailer. I don't know. That's all your
Okay.
legacy characters there, right? Plus some new people. I'm down. I'm down.
Well, yeah, like they've shown some badass fucking scenes in that movie. Like that look fucking legitimately dope.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that that's all it's going to be. One of these movies where they just show all the cool things in the trailer and then you got like all this other bullshit like, oh, there's a human dinosaur clone thing at the end of this movie. What?
And it's just a giant John Hammond walk around on a giant cane.
Welcome to my vision.
No, but that's what happened at the end of the last one that we wouldn't watch. The little girl was fucking like part dinosaur or whatever.
Yeah, the girl there is like, she's a clone. That's what's so fucked up. Like, it's bizarre, dude. It's absolutely bizarre. Like I said, this series is taking, like, that last movie is fucking bonkers. It is nuts.
If she fucking like, some raptors and T-Rexes, I'm for it. Or maybe some cocks.
Well, there's gonna be a twist in this movie where she talks to the raptors. How was she talking to the raptors? Well, she was infused with dino DNA. And that's gonna be the big twist.
I'm sold.
She's just fucking yelling at the raptors for being assholes the whole time. They're just like, oh, okay, I'm done. I don't want to be a raptor anymore.
All right, I got two more. Javi, you're gonna be pumped about this one. Have you seen this one already?
Fame? What the
I'll just let it speak for
musical.
I'll let it speak for itself.
Fame. I'm gonna live. Oh, no.
Real Hollywood story. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the show that defined.
I don't want to see this because I saw
it. Would you like to state your opinions already on it, or Jake? Have you seen it?
I want to watch it. I didn't watch the trailer yet, but I used to love this show as a kid. I already know what's going on though, but I haven't seen it.
Let me play.
And turned two unknown chipmunks into international superstars. But his success took Chip and Dale to new heights.
Yeah, I'm for it.
I love it.
This place looks weird.
Remember that animation style where everything looked real, but
Yeah.
nothing looked right?
That actually got
Are you talking
Dude.
to us?
Obviously.
But it looks like you're talking to that window.
It actually looks like I'm looking right at you.
Okay.
Look at my eyes, looking right at your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. The only thing I like about it is it looks like it takes place in the same universe as Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's what I
I
like
love
about it.
everything about it.
You fan? You're a fan of the show?
Yeah, dude, that looks great. I don't care. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, Javi?
Javi's like, are you fucking kidding me right now, Jay?
Oh,
He's got his fucking head tilted. He's like, it looks so bad. They got Seth Rogen as a goddamn fucking.
I love you, Jake. I truly do.
I
And I
love
know
you.
that I don't know that you've had a bad day. So let me make it a little bit worse. You
It looks like a fun movie. Just let me have this one.
all right. It looks like a fun
I'm
movie.
just
Even though I gotta
playing.
admit,
No,
it
I'm
looks a little bit
just
fun.
playing.
No,
No,
no.
I wanna-
I'm
I wanna
off chain
be
right now.
real.
You gave me the permission.
Be
This
real.
movie looks bad. I don't like the fact that it makes a fucking live action. It's like fucking Chipmunks all over again. And it was a fucking shit fucking movie. Those movies should never be made. Fuck you, Jason Lee, for making that. And even granted 2 more. You sack of shit. We don't need this anymore. Give me original content, Disney. Fuck.
Dude, were you ciphering just then? That was awesome.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And with that, back to the podcast.
They all became devout Christians. That's why Mel Gibson had his fucking Lego tickets meltdown. Fucking.
I mean, Jim Caviezel was so method. He was walking on water. I mean, he became a
He
severe
was,
alcoholic,
yeah.
turned
Yeah.
water into wine.
Yeah.
He was hanging out with prostitutes and lepers. Like, where the fuck did you find a leper in 2009?
He was feeding families with fish, just like, here, I'm Jim Caviezel. eat
I'm
my
Jim
fish."
Caviezel. Here's some fucking bread and fish for you.
Yeah.
He's chucking
Yeah.
cans of tuna.
Eat
and
my
crackers.
body. I'm Jim Caviezel, bitches.
like, aren't
That's
you
what
gonna-
he was quoted to say. He was
Aren't you going
like,
to teach
"This
us
is my
how to
blood.
fish? It's like, no, I'm not going to
Drink
teach you how
my
to
blood."
fish. I'm Jim Caviezel. You teach
I'm the
yourself how to
Christ.
fish.
The Jim Christ Caviezel.
All right,
Welcome to Jim Caviezel Chrysler.
I got
Don't
the
you
next
forget
one,
it.
and I will jump in. All right, tell us about your most awkward family moment.
I have several.
Yeah, so I will begin. So one day, as I was watching pornography on a laptop that was sat on my lap very firmly
Yeah.
and properly just below my balls, and
Talk a
I
little
was
slower.
watching the pornography and jerking off, my sister-in-law walked in on me,
Hot.
and she goes, "Oh, Ducky, oh," and I'm like, "You caught me." Yeah, got me, Kim. It's all good. And she walked away, and I just couldn't jerk off after that. Actually, I jerked off even more after that.
Oh, that was so hot. I almost got caught.
The only thing that would have made it better is if I was coming in the moment she walked in. I was like, "Oh!"
Why are you coming in your mouth, bro?
I didn't mean to. You know what's fucked up? You said something about coming in your mouth on accident. I'm like, "Fucking hobby. How do you do that?" 2 weeks later, I came in my mouth on accident. I was like, "Oh!"
I'm telling you, bro, if it's like my shit goes all the way up, and I have no idea where it's gonna land.
Hits that ceiling fan behind you, splatters the wall.
And like
Your
fuck,
fucking apartment looks like a crime scene under a fucking black light.
and I'm in like the post nut haze, and I don't get my bearings, my coordination and reflexes or something. Like, and it just like hits me.
Oh my god, that is gross and hot.
It's
All
not
right.
hot. I fucking gagged, bro.
All right, Hobby, tell me about your most awkward family moment.
Like you, I also got caught jerking off. This time it was my mom that caught me off. I mean that caught me
This time.
But it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was having trouble sleeping. We were going through some shit, and so it was like 5 in the morning. My brother was taking my mom to run a fucking errand. I think it was for my grandfather at the time of that when it was going down. So I was like, "Fuck, I haven't slept, so I better jerk off to see if I could like bust a nut and then pass out." So it's 5:30 in the morning.
I think my mom was like, here, the door's closed. Nobody's home. It's just me. So I like pull it out. I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Oh, we're in such great sleep now. So all of a sudden, I don't hear her open the door back up. And then she sticks her head and is like, hey, Jay. Oh. So they're like, I quit him up. And I just like shove my dick back under the blanket. Like, what's going on? I wasn't doing anything. And she goes, it's okay, Jay. We all do that. And then she just like slowly backs away from the door and closes it. And she just looked like she like, oh, I caught you doing something. You weren't doing nothing. You all do that.
Not my baby. My baby would never do that. No.
And I was like, but like you, I also finished coming.
Oh yeah, you gotta finish.
I gotta finish. But I slept great. Yeah. Although shameful, but it was great.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel shame every time I masturbate, so that's just me. Maybe that's everyone. All right, next story. I let my mom and sister sleep with my husband. The controversial story of a popular swinger. A woman has become popular on TikTok by sharing stories where she assures B swingers where he assures B. I don't know.
Where he assures B swinger and has the pleasure of letting his mom and his younger sisters have relations with their husband.
Yeah, that sentence sounded just like that weird thing that I just played music-wise. Maitland, in this way, he take the bond by sharing his life with his family further.
They fucked up. That's supposed to say where he assures would be swingers.
Yeah.
All right. She says, this is my mom. Yeah, I let my husband have it a couple times a week. Yes, I am that type of wife. Look at the mom, though. Oh, come on.
Scroll up. Yeah, I would absolutely wreck that mom.
Yeah, sweet Jesus. What if you get pregnant? You will have a brother, a sister, a nephew, or niece, but also a stepchild, sick and twisted. I don't think that this is real. I just refuse to believe that it's real, that she's letting him bang the mom and the sisters.
I don't know.
But you know what? I'll take it back. If he has six-pack abs, that's a possibility, because I'm convinced that guys with six-pack abs can get away with anything. I've seen a guy with six-pack abs fuck his girlfriend's sister, and the sister apologized.
Bro, have you ever seen like most guys that run cults and they have to fuck anyone? Are those guys rocking fucking Greek god bodies? No, those are fucking chuds.
David Koresh, I'm pretty sure, was a Greek god.
And he had six packs. That's all I'm saying. All right, next story. 5 parrots separated at British Zoo after encouraging each other to curse profusely at guests. I just love it. A British wildlife sanctuary has been forced to separate 5 parrots who wouldn't stop swearing at visitors. Keepers say the birds encouraged each other to keep cursing. Come on, fucking say it, fucking say it, fucking say it. They had to move from the main outdoor aviary. Billy, Eric, Tyson, Jade, and Elsie. That sounds like a group of guys.
Were those African macaws?
It just says parrots.
African grays or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes,
they were quoted as saying, we're quite used to parrots swearing, but we never had 5 at the same time. Most parrots climb up outside, but for some reason, these 5 relish it. When a parrot tells you to fuck off, it amuses people very highly. It's brought a big smile to a really hard year. That's pretty much it.
Is there video?
There is not video. I wish there was. That would be awesome.
God damn.
I guess they learn words and they can teach each other bad language.
Classic parrots.
That's great. I'm pretty sure the fucking zookeepers fucking teach them bad language.
Yeah,
I don't think the parrots just naturally.
That reminds me of that video where this owner had his parrot sitting on the couch and he like hides behind a blanket and disappears behind the door. Then the parrot goes, "What the fuck?
What the fuck? Do you ever fall down the YouTube rabbit hole watching parrot videos?
Yes, I do. I do that all the time. I do that with the Fox videos, oddly enough.
The weirdest rabbit hole I ever fell down was when I was looking up cuttlefish. And then I ended up finding, because I was just like, cuttlefish are awesome because they change colors, based on the gravel, the sea, and shit like that. Then I ended up watching somebody like kill cuttlefish and was perfectly skewering them and unskinning them and putting them in a bag and handing it off. I was like, holy shit.
You fell to the rabbit hole where you ended up in Korean street food market.
Yeah, dude, it was weird because they literally take the tentacle part of the face and just rip it off and throw it back in the ocean. I was like, that's so fucked up.
No, that's how you kill them instantly. Their fucking central nervous system's right there behind their face.
Yeah, but they're intelligent creatures though.
I know it's fucked up to kill them. Even with octopus, it's fucked up to kill
octopus. I hate fucking. I love octopus, and I hate fucking. They're super, super fucking smart.
What was I have
and there's something wrong about fucking just killing and eating these animals like this. I don't know.
But they're also delicious. All right, tell us about the most fucked up thing that you ever saw at a Waffle House. I've seen some fucked up shit at a Waffle House or a restaurant in general. Have we done this?
Okay, no, I don't think we have. I was about to say I can't do Waffle House because the first and only time I ever went to a Waffle House was with you guys after the haunted house a few years ago.
I don't remember going to the Waffle House. Did we go to the Waffle House? Jake, do you remember going to the Waffle House?
I remember nothing.
Yeah, I don't remember going to the Waffle
But
House.
I believe it though. But I was thugged up. So
All right, so what happened at the Waffle House?
Nothing. I was just saying that I can't do Waffle House because that was the only time. I had a real good time.
I don't remember going to the Waffle House. That's shocking.
Are you sure? Because Greg was with us, and so was Jake, you, Micah.
Oh, I didn't go with you guys. I must have left after that. So that must I must have went home.
Oh.
So what happened at the Waffle House?
Nothing. I was just saying that's why I can't waffles.
Did anything fuck up ever happen at a restaurant? Though?
Oh, at a restaurant, okay.
Yeah.
I think I could think of a story.
All right. So when I was at the Waffle House, my ex-girlfriend, we were having a blast. It was me, her, Jamal. I can't remember who else was there. We were just having fun and laughing and giggling. And all of a sudden she started choking on her food. And I should have been like, die, bitch, die. No, I should have been like, I saved her life. I got her, Heimlicked her out of it. And then after that, I just like, you owe me a life debt. Like I would say, but that was like, she was legit choking. But like, I moved in like a champ. Like she was choking. She's like, and I just moved in, Heimlicked her real quick, coughed it up. We were good to go. Didn't say a fucking word. I wasn't like, you owe me. I was just like, yeah, that's what we do.
In the back of your mind.
But the same thing happened to my cousin. When I was working as a server at Eaton Park in Clarion, Pennsylvania, he came in and I had him laughing so hard. He's just eating his eggs and grits. And all of a sudden he looks up and looks around and gives that like, holy fuck, I'm dying. And so I Heimlicked him. He comes back to life. We have a good time. 1 week later, about exactly the same time, it happened again. Eating food, laughing, having a good time. All of a sudden, he starts choking. Heimlicked him again, saved his life a second time. It was fucking crazy. So,
why are you trying to kill him with laughter, bro?
I know, that's the problem.
Also, I have another question. Why is he choking so easily on eggs and grits? Two of the softest foods around.
Acid reflux. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool though, because like to know that the Heimlich maneuver actually works, I was like, that's bomb. So anytime somebody starts choking accidentally, I'm like, I can do it. I've done it before.
Like when you go to a restaurant, do you like secretly hope that someone actually starts to choke so you could use it again?
No, remember Jake, that time that guy choked Brad Williams weekend. Brad Williams kept joking because we had the Louis C.K. picture up in the back of the Improv, and he's like fucked up. And they ended up taking him down and putting up Russell Peters in place of it.
Yes.
But there was a black dude sitting in the middle section, and he was eating wings, and he started choking on a chicken bone, and he couldn't breathe. And we had to, I didn't carry him out of there. Jake and somebody, Will, it was Will, wasn't it? Y'all carried his ass out of there, didn't you?
I think I vaguely remember it.
Man. It was fucked up, but he was like dying. Like he was choking on a chicken bone. Like he was legit dying. I wanted to help in that situation, but I'm kind of happy that I didn't, because you never know. Somebody could sue you, so it's fucked up. All right, I'll cut that out.
No, that's good. Yeah, I just like the 20 teens were a weird time for me. Okay, I don't remember a lot of these stories. I believe I was there. I believe I did it. Do I remember it? I don't know.
It was weird, dude. I thought that dude was dead. I just try to imagine being in his shoes, like choking on a chicken bone, looking up, seeing a midget on stage.
Yeah, telling
everyone's
jokes.
laughing around you.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you got two guys picking you up, and you're just looking at the fucking ceiling as all this is happening.
I'm going to midget heaven.
I got a weird one. It's not a restaurant. It took place at the Improv.
That works.
Jake was there, and this was a fucking crazy night. I don't know.
He's not going to remember.
Maybe. I don't know what the fuck this lady took, but I remember she came into the office with me and Ethan, and Ethan was just kind of looking. I was like, this lady's kind of giving me the creeps, because she was just standing behind us. Like, all right, Mamo, you can't stay here. So I just like took her out to the entrance stand. And then I just like was keeping her company, because she's like, oh yeah, my friend's coming. And I was like, okay, all right, you just wait right here. So I sat down. She goes, Javi. I was like, yeah, is that your name, Javi? He's like, yes, man, that's my name. And she goes, can I flirt with you? And I was like, sure. And then she preferred to flirt with me. And then like she would flirt with me back and forth like 10 minutes. And then she goes, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. And she says it to me with her eyes closed, but still facing me. And then all of a sudden, this other lady goes into the bathroom. She goes, there's a half-naked woman in the woman's room just standing around. And then I was like, fuck. So Rachel walked up. Rachel, I need you to do me a favor. She's like, what? There's supposedly a half-naked woman in the bathroom. Can you go investigate and see if it's true? Rachel like just peeks her head in, and then she just sees the lady just run into a stall. And she goes, yep. And then Rachel goes in to check on her. And then I just hear, ma'am, are you okay? And Rachel comes back like, yeah, she's not moving. And she's just like passed out on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And so then fucking like Ted comes out, Will comes out, and they're like, what's going on? And then Rachel tells them, they're just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? So then like Ted like has them block off the bathroom, and then like, it's Ted, Christy and Rachel all in the bathroom just trying to get this lady out. And by that point, she's completely fucking naked in the stall. And then I gotta fucking leave because it's the last show. It's 30 minutes and I was ready to bounce. But like I had Autumn like fucking circle on, and there was fucking ambulance and fire trucks out there and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And then she called back the next day. Yeah, I think I had my incident and I left my purse there. And then Will was like, yes, ma'am, you did. We have your stuff. You can come by and we'll give it to you. She never came back for it. She left everything there. She left that club naked.
Good for her.
Hot. That story was hot. All I heard was hot. That's crazy, dude. No, that is fucking nuts.
All right, go ahead. Will and Jake. Let's see
It's
what
in
we
the
got. Pick out
turtle's
two.
mouth.
I think
Two of them?
Javi won that round. Fuck it.
Did he?
Yeah, with his pure
that demon
charismas.
ain't gonna win shit against Deadpool.
She was like, fuck me.
I'll just be like, yo, just take care of that. Would you DP?
His name is DP. All right, Jake, what you got?
Nemo.
From Finding Nemo?
The fish.
You need one more. Nemo the fish.
I got a weak one too, so don't stress.
So you got a fish with a bad fin. You got a polio fin.
Oh, you're fucked.
Nemo?
Mr. Clean.
Oh, shit.
All right, what you got, Will?
I have Adam Sandler and your 10th grade English teacher.
All right. Let me pick an arena for them to battle in.
Any arena?
Yeah, any arena.
Let's go with a Studio 8H where they film Saturday Night Live.
Okay, cool. So Adam Sandler is in his.
Oh, he's in that's his home turf.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Home turf.
Bullshit.
I don't know where Mr. Clean comes from.
You'll hear where he comes from.
The liquids of heaven. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, what you got?
Okay, Nemo. You know, he's just out there looking for his school. You know, waiting for the turtle to show up, and then what happened in that movie? He got like robbed by somebody. He got kidnapped.
And then Miss Stevenson, my 10th grade English teacher, came and dumped all the water out, and he flopped to his death.
Look, Nemo is a non-factor here. Mr. Clean
Well, he's done
cleans house with both of these fucking idiots that he's got.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Because he cucks them. Like, they're off making money, and he fucks their wives while they're at fucking outfit work. And they're
Mr.
cleaning the
Clean,
house.
Mr.
Mr. Clean cleans those fucking pipes. He fucking puts the screws to her. She doesn't even want to fucking see you whenever you get home because she's so tired from cleaning all day.
Cleaning, yes.
That sounds like an emotional win to me.
He's an interior designer. He was
Adam
rearranging.
Sandler walks in and goes, Shabadoo!
Yeah.
Oh, I see
There's
what's
no
going on
way.
here with
Yeah.
Mr. Clean
Yeah.
and the penguin.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
You go. All right.
Emotional damage.
All right. Three-way battle. One pick each. Jake and Hobby.
Who's in the? Oh, we're in
That's
the
three. Then we'll
three-way.
do these three.
I have to choose three?
No, just pick one.
Oh.
It's a
Three-way
three-way
battle. Three-way battle.
And I'm the judge.
You are. Yes, I love this. Yes.
We got to clear a case to
Everyone-
Judge Dynamo.
Okay, I've got Duff Man from The Simpsons, I believe. All right.
I got.
Giggling like a little girl.
I got the Shinerbach Ram.
I don't even know what that is.
That Ram.
Is that because you saw it? You wrote it
I
yourself?
didn't write this
Oh,
one. Look
okay.
up. Wait, there's another one on here.
Oh, I know who.
I'm gonna go with Rhett Dom. Whore Dom.
I am the great Cornholio. I need TV. TV for me bunghole. I will do the mic down here.
Who wrote that? What does that say?
All right, so I've got beer, you've got beer, and you've got a pre-pubescent child who loves to want to drink beer and is always trying to get a hold of beer. So I have a feeling Jake wins this round. But
Jake is going to win this
yeah,
one.
but
Because that teen is going to light my poor Ram on fire.
Yeah.
Because teens
I'm
love
pretty
fire.
sure I'm the judge.
Oh yeah, sorry, Will's the judge. Will's the judge.
Oh, you just lost favor with his
My bad,
majesty.
my bad. All right, so Duff Man comes in and goes, "I'm Duff Man." I don't know what he says, and he goes, "Do you want a beer?" What is that? What
That's
he
the
does?
background music.
For Duff Man? Oh yeah. Okay, so Duff Man comes in.
Prepare to be duffed.
Oh, it really comes down to a battle between me and you to decide who gives the beer to the pubescent child.
That child is getting in on this.
I
This
think
child
he's
wants
quite
beer.
pubescent. Okay, y'all keep calling him that, but he is whacking off Mr. Anderson's fucking tool shed.
Yeah.
I gotta stop by the tool shed.
I'm just saying
He is very pubescent.
Prime pubescent. Pubescent prime.
Duffman definitely beats the Shiner Ram.
Another
though.
street
No.
mixer.
Have you fought a ram? Dude, not only are we the astrological sign for Aries, the god of war.
What are you again?
I'm the ram. I'm the Shinerbach ram. I'm
Shinerbach.
war
Oh,
on
y'all both
beer.
chose mine? That's horrible. Y'all are both gonna lose. I know
Have
I
you
got
fought a
cornholio.
ram before?
Yeah.
Like, this ram is legendary.
No, I fought a ram and
It
won.
brings beer. It brings war. You are not going to come out of this one alive.
Duffman grabs you by the antlers or whatever they have, horns, and
Horns.
he just to the side.
If
Look.
You're fucking dead. You're dead.
I say
Duffman's
cornholio
not
loses this battle
He's not
all day.
superhuman, though.
Yeah, he is. He's
He
a
is
superhero.
No, you don't think.
Duffman is a fucking mascot
He has
for
the
a
power
beer
of
company
beer.
in Springfield.
What do you think this is? They would form an alliance.
The mascot.
That's true. We form an alliance.
So you both are wrong.
So why does Beavis win?
I know. I just said I would lose, but you're both wrong.
Who's Beavis?
I am the great cornholio.
Yeah, that's
My bad.
Because I set fire to the mascots.
Who do you think would win, Will?
He said fire. You guys have any fire deterrents?
First of all,
I have beer.
I need TP for me bunghole.
You know what? Yeah, I can't. I got to for
I've
it.
got beer. Can I put out the fire with my beer?
That makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so
But how's he going to have the beer without the ram to deliver it?
I use you. I use you, the bull, and I deliver it in my
Bro,
giant
don't
container.
miss species me, bro. I'm a fucking ram, not
my
a bull.
bad.
I'm not
so
part of the
sorry.
bovine family, my
I'm
guy.
so sorry. Okay, so I use you to pull my cart of
Fire!
beer, and then he sets it on fire. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know.
Cornholio wins!
Cornholio wins. All
I
right.
can tell how you guys want out of this.
Three-way.
mascots is burning.
We solved the balloons.
I went to a house party once, which was a frat party, and when we got there, they put X's in our hands or something like that. I'm like, are we straight edge? What the fuck's going on? But it was to signify you could drink. And I went there with my second girlfriend, who I only dated for 3 weeks because the bitch was crazy, and I actually decided to get out of the situation because my money was disappearing.
Was it your second girlfriend, third cousin?
Yes, yeah, she was totally related. She was a bigger girl too.
Third girlfriend, second cousin, or second girlfriend, third cousin?
The three things I remember about that night was we went to a party, we danced a lot, I fucked her, and she was a bigger girl, and it did feel like I was fucking a beanbag, so that joke is true.
What kind of big girls are you fucking?
And well, she was just
beanbag girl.
Yeah, she
Such conviction. Obviously.
She was just a beanbag with a doll's
The
head on top
BB
of it.
stands for BBW, beanbag woman.
It wasn't a real woman at all. It was just his beanbag that he owned. He put fucking makeup on. This is my girlfriend, Beanie. I love her.
She's a beanie baby. Whenever I put my dick in her, it's Franken beans.
Okay. So you're fucking the beanbag.
So I'm fucking the beanbag, and I'd never smoked a cigarette in my life. And when I kissed her, I remember just thinking her mouth tasted disgusting because she was a pack-a-day smoker. And then after that, I started
She
smoking
tastes like cigarettes.
Yeah, it was no good, man. But it was a great night because I fucked the shit out of that beanbag, and I had a great time. Anyone else? Tell me about the best party you've ever been to.
You were Frankie Beanie it?
I was Frankie Beanie it.
The boat party. My only boat party with the Arlington Improv.
Yeah?
That was
The one where you got drunk and yelled at everybody?
I don't remember much.
I got you to jump off the boat.
I jumped off the boat.
I remember
and
getting you to do
whoa,
this.
whoa, good night. And that was neither here nor there. Not my best moment. I've looked better, but I always made a plan for that day. All right, I'm going to start drinking once we start to head back. I don't remember.
Oh, fuck. I forgot all about that horrible part.
I do not remember what happened.
Oh, man.
Because I ended up, Jeff gave me like 4 shots of like this fucking minty green shit. I don't know what it was, but it tasted horrible. But I was just like pounding back shots. Then Kiki gave me
Listerine, bro.
Gave me like 6 shots of fucking
tell you
Fireball. And then I ended up having a whole bottle of Jack pretty much all to myself.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was that the same one where you almost fought somebody?
Yeah, I almost fought Raph.
Raph.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling good." And then the next thing I know, I finished up the bottle of Jack. I don't remember.
The trip on the lake was great. The bus ride back,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
just like everybody just like was at high tension and shit. I don't know.
It got weird.
I don't know what happened, and I
got inside my head. I know that, but either way, like,
I left. I don't remember leaving. I don't remember the bus ride. I don't remember getting into the fucking showroom, and I don't. All I know is I just woke up at home with like a fucking empty graveyard of Taco Bell wrappers to my right. I was like, "What'd I do?"
I love that this is his best party story.
And then I was like, "Yeah, you were pretty fucked up there, Jay." I was like, "Oh man, it must have been a good time." I had Taco Bell because that's how I know I had a really good time being drunk is when I have Taco Bell.
Did you drive?
No.
Oh, thank
Mom
God.
picked me up.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I guess the best part
You guys remember that time we did coke in the garage?
yeah, I was there for that one. That was a fun time, and it kept like we were out there in the garage, and it kept saying like, "Hey, you
remember another?
Want to do another? You got any gum?"
Look at
the
that cat.
king is up, the news is out, they finally found me. Oh, there's a fucking cat behind me. Jesus Christ.
That is the best fucking cat. Jake has like two of the best cats ever.
Yeah.
They're fucking cool as shit.
They're not assholes.
No, they're not.
I don't want to punch them in the fucking face.
So
right. I still want to punch them in the face a lot of times, but they're not like those other cats that other people own.
I
no way.
I
That's
fucking
for the
hate other
birds.
people's cats. Like, oh my God. You want to go? You fucking puss. You and me, your little box, 5 minutes. You go down.
Yeah. Oh, you see what I left in there for you? You feel upset about that? That's what a real man's turds look like, kidding.
Fuck you.
Javi, is that your beard hair?
I wish. I don't fucking trim this thing, but it's so fucking tightly curled. And it just like looks like it hasn't grown at all.
Yes, I'm getting to. This has been 3 days. Oh.
I know that's why it's been 3 days for you, son
All
of a
this.
bitch. I'm pretty sure you were born with a pretty thick 5 o'clock shadow.
Look, I don't like to talk about that. And honestly, it's none of your business. And don't shame my mother. So.
I'm pretty sure your first words were, "Hey, Ma, get me a Bic."
My dad's like, "Good Lord, get this baby a razor."
Like Jake came out of the room, was like, "Hey, Doc, can you give me a straight razor real quick?"
Get this baby to a barber's cat.
It reminded me of Don Knotts. It reminded me of.
Yeah, he was there busting my parents for having a baby in a moonshine still.
Hold on, I want to hear Javi's Don Knotts. What was that?
I was like, I'm self-cut. No, fuck, here we go. I was like, oh my God, get this baby a razor.
That's a good Don Knotts. I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
I mean, out of context, you'd have no fucking idea who it was.
As a person who knows who Don Knotts is.
I was in Pleasantville with Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, you do know Don Knotts. All right, you win.
And Moist Sheila.
Moist Sheila. Ooh. Those are two words that should never fucking go together.
Well, maybe if you're living in Australia, it should.
Yeah, she's a moist Sheila.
Look, that's a moist Sheila.
That's a moist Sheila right there. I got a pair of smooth criminals down under just aching to get at it.
Look at that cloaca. It's just utterly fucking moist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gross.
What a beauty.
Gross. Okay, go into further details. What'd you like?
All right. Robert Pattinson as the autistic Batman was so fucking awesome. I thought he was going to do a shit job, just like everybody else did, but he was pleasantly surprising, really good as the Batman.
He's pretty good.
I'm not too much of a fan of his Bruce Wayne, but as a Batman, oh fuck yeah, he's a great Batman. I fucking love Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
That's part of the movie.
Oz, and I like that they call him the Oz. That was fucking dope. Fucking Paul Dano as the Riddler. Granted, it got a little bit weird at the end, but like he made a great Riddler.
Boo.
And I do like Andy Serkis That Alfred is a version I could see having been on the front lines in like some guerrilla warfare, like back in the day before he became a butler. I would like to see a fucking one-off movie with that version of Alfred, with Andy Serkis at the helm with it.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to deal with explosives, doesn't he? When you see a big box that says, "Hey," to Bruce Wayne, just fucking open it. It's not a big deal. Wouldn't be a bomb.
And
like
that
there's things
Batmobile.
going on everywhere.
Yeah, how about the fucking Batmobile? God
All right.
damn.
It was awesome. When it
Did you get
roars up-
goosebumps too when you
Yes.
started? It's like
Yeah,
so
because
shit.
like
And then the chase scene following it was fucking a masterpiece.
I got
Holy
you!
fuck, yeah.
I like when the reveal because it revs up like an animal in the darkness.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And like he stalls it out for a second, and you see, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, here it goes.
Yeah, dude.
I was totally down for the Batmobile, and the chase scene after was so, but it was okay. The ramping and the fire, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his interrogation of the Penguin afterwards, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you knew it was a rat with wings. I knew it was a rat with wings. Everyone knew it was a rat with wings. Are you kidding me? Like, this is the dumbest shit ever. John Turturro was awesome. He was killer.
Yes.
He was as Falcone or Falcone or whatever it is. He was
Carmine Falcone.
He was very terrifying. Every scene he was in, and I like the connection to Catwoman. I thought that was really cool. The connection to Selena Kyle. I thought Zoe Kravitz was fucking great in the movie. I thought Pattinson was great. I thought Alfred was great. I thought the Riddler was what? Jake, what do you think of the movie? What else did you before I get to the Riddler?
No, you're fine. Like, I mean, pretty much everything else said, I'm been with. Like, yeah, these are reasons why I like the movie.
Okay.
The Riddler. I'm a Paul Dano. I'm a Paul Dano fano. You know what I'm saying?
Same here.
I'm a Paul.
I don't know why it just hit me so hard just now. I was a bit delayed.
Like
Paul Dano.
Like my Riddler glasses.
Oh shit, he's got him on and everything.
Yeah, I like this iteration of the Riddler. I think it's inspired.
A lot better than Carrie's.
An inventive choice, yes. Carrie was just doing Joker dressed up as Frank Gorshin from Batman 66. Like, I don't know what the fuck Carrie was doing, but this Riddler, I really like this screen adaptation of him. I think he had some menace to him. I like he's like the killer from Seven aspect. A lot of this shit kind of rings true to me because I like to imagine that Seven takes place in Gotham. It's just like a different version of Gotham without Batman, because I mean everything that you see in it, it's all fucking dark and gritty. It's always raining. Like, you have a fucking serial killer that is like a Batman villain in the movie that's killing people based on, the Seven Sins. Like, that's a very Batman villain type thing. So I think those two kind of ring true to me in this, and I can kind of piece them together in my own head for my own little fanfic that I'm writing here.
And plus, Kevin Spacey ended up being a true villain. That also helps.
Yes.
But I can't get behind this Riddler. First of all, he was doing a very bad impression of Heath Ledger's Joker the entire time.
I think he sounded more like Buffalo Bill. He sounded more like Ted Levine.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying character-wise, like his interactions, it just felt like I've seen this before and I've seen it way better. The fact that he would go like real calm and then get real crazy and then go real calm and get real crazy. For me, it was like there was something behind it. If you watch Harry Potter, which I know you didn't watch, Jake, but Voldemort did the exact same thing, the big bad guy, where he'd be like real like
Wait, Voldemort was the bad guy?
Yeah, in
spoiler.
the Batman, yeah. In Harry Potter. But yeah, it's the same thing where it's not enticing to me. I would have liked him better if he was just that nerd character. But I get it, like he was wearing the mask and therefore he could do whatever he wanted to do when he was wearing the mask, because when he wasn't wearing the mask, he was sheepish. But like even in the jail cell when he's like, Bruce Wayne, and Batman's kind of looking away like, oh, he caught me. And then he's like, Bruce Wayne, if we only got Bruce Wayne. That was fun. I hated it. I was like, I was so
I
over the
fucking love
movie.
that scene though.
I was over the movie by that point. I was there like, oh god.
Tell me you were doing that mocking Bruce Wayne thing in the thing, like, oh, Bruce Wayne.
I was so tired from the length of the movie. Like,
yeah, it ran on a little long. I will say that.
By the third act or the fourth act or the 15th act, whatever we got to, I was exhausted. I was ready to fucking leave. I literally, whenever he catches him and he does the Bruce Wayne thing, and then he gets out and he goes back to the apartment and he's looking through stuff. I was ready to leave. And then he's got all of his little QAnon minions like following him. I thought that was weird as shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then like I was like, it was stupid. The whole thing was fucking stupid. It pissed me off. I didn't like it. I don't think I ever will like it. Pattinson's pretty good as Batman though.
That was the greatest story
really,
ever.
you got heated, man.
Duck, you hate this movie. You
I'm not a
absolutely
fan. I don't think it's as good as everyone thinks it is.
I don't think it's great. It's not my favorite, but I like the movie.
But I will sit through a sequel because I'm a fucking glutton for punishment. No, I'm intrigued to see what they would do with the sequel because I hated the Joker at the end of this. The little hyena laughing.
Yeah, I didn't like the Joker part at all. I
Yeah.
was like, this felt shoehorned.
Honestly, I think we can just all agree Heath Ledger, I think he may have ruined the Joker for future movies that involve
No,
the
you
Joker.
need to find an actor who can find an angle to work it, man.
Joaquin Phoenix won a fucking Oscar for playing the Joker.
Fuck that. Sorry, I forgot about Joaquin Phoenix.
You forgot about Joaquin.
I forgot about Joaquin. That was a good fucking movie, though.
All right, Mattis One Night Stand. All right, go ahead. What you got?
Oh wait, do you mean Madness? Like you
I
just
think I meant Mattis. Like fuck yeah.
Oh no, I don't got that then.
All right, but you had a Mattis one.
I did have. I hate fuck somebody.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cancel mine also, or like you can't play mine.
I want to hear it though. All right, go ahead, Holly.
You know that girl I was seeing recently that she just pissed me off every fucking time we had to hang out.
Every
And I remember I talked to you guys. I was like, this is it. I'm fucking ending it right here, right now. And then you guys got a message with me. I fucking disheveled. I got no shirt. I was like, well, I'm still in a relationship.
Yeah.
Dude, and
that did break up.
I was so fucking angry. I was like, oh my God, I wish I could just perforate something right now.
Oh my God, dude. I'm going to have to cut that out. I'm not going to, though.
But yeah, I just hate fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah. I've hate fucked before, dude.
And I didn't like it because I was like overly aggressive and I was like really grabbing hard and shit, just like trying to like increase my thrust. And then after about like 4 minutes, I'm like, oh God, I think I'm gonna work myself into a heart attack. So I like finished and I was like, all right, see you next time.
Hey, by the way, we didn't break up. Yeah, the maddest. Yeah, that's definitely after you find out that your old lady was cheating on you, and then you fuck her anyhow, and then you're just like, I fucking hate you, bitch, and then it is what it is.
Well, I have a couple of those.
Yeah, me too. What do you got? You got a story there? I don't really have a story.
All right. Look, okay, so you know her. Javi, you might know her or know of her. We worked with her for a while. I don't know if Javi did, but I'm pretty sure you did, Duck. And she had a reputation about her as whorish.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how else to put it, but she was a little hottie. And we would always flirt for like years and years. Like, we were fucking just constantly flirting and shit. I come up behind her and give her back rubs and shit, but I'll like slightly be rubbing my penis on her ass while doing it. Like, fucking doing all kinds of fucking shit you couldn't get away with nowadays, for sure. Unless they were into it.
No.
Until they're not. Until they aren't. You know, they what? 2 years down the line, be like, oh, I was into it then, but I don't like it now.
Yeah, Mr. rubs his dick on my back.
Yeah. Trust me, that move has worked out tremendously for me throughout the years. So, anyways, always fucked around at work, and then one night she calls me up. She comes over. I had the place to myself, and she came over, and we spent the entire night fucking, and then went back like nothing ever happened. Never acknowledged it once to one another, just kind of kept the same relationship up, and then she was gone after that. And never talked to her again.
My craziest one night stand would be the one night stand where I got picked up for a three-way and couldn't put two and two together that it was supposed to be a three-way. Basically, I went to the bar. I was drinking. I think I was wearing fingerless gloves and nail polish or something like that. Having a real emo night, like
fucking killer.
Out having a good time. You know what I mean?
Fucking pussy killer.
Yeah. And then these girls, the one was so looking, but the other one was sweet looking, smoking hot. And they took me back to her place, and the girl who was not that great looking, she had vines all over her walls, and she kept hinting to a three-way, but she would do it like, well, what if me and her start making out? And I'd be like, that's cool, whatever.
How's that hinting?
Yeah, I know, but like me, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. So then they start making out and fucking, and they were like, "Come on, Doug, join us." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. So I didn't take the hint. So she got tired, and we left and went to another place, and we did some stuff. But like that night was like fucking crazy because I'm such an idiot that I didn't realize what was going on. They literally could have got naked and started eating each other in front of me and been like, yeah, I could probably go. You know, you guys are busy, so it is.
I guess I could just dip out.
I?
You look like I got it covered.
Duck, we want you to stay. Like, just to watch? Or,
Yeah,
like-
am I supposed to jerk off
Yeah.
in the corner? Like,
Let me guess. I'm the cameraman.
yeah,
Okay, fine.
yeah. I mean, I already brought my camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got the whole recording equipment and everything.
I'm already setting it up for something else. I'm
I
like,
thought
well,
we were doing a podcast. You guys just want to eat those pussies. Come on.
He's got a little
Why'd you
boom
invite
mic.
me over here?
Oh yeah, that's good sound right there.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Is that one of those things that you like realize like a year later, and just like you woke
No.
up in the middle of the night, or you were just up in the middle of the night thinking of all the things in your past, and you're just like, oh my god, those girls wanted to bang me.
Well, no, as we were walking.
Oh man,
to
if
the
I had a
next-
nickel.
We were not walking to the next place though, and the girl's like, you know, she wanted to have a three-way, and I was like, oh, do you want to go back? She's like, nah, she's sleeping. So I was like,
Wait, what do you mean, like a Motorola?
wait, what? We're going to tell a story attached to a song, or just pick a song. In the case of Javi today, because he doesn't want to think of any stories, and tell a story and play a snippet of it, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to get to hear some cool music, so it'll be badass. With that said, I will start with the story of when I was a wee little lad. A story
When
of
he
I
was a wee little lad.
Oh, when I was a wee little lad.
Laura, 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 Tora, Laura,
In the town of Sligo,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, where I'm from.
Oh yeah, say.
So my father used to play his records. He would set them
Your
out.
father.
My father.
Old man Wensel.
Yes.
Father. Old man Wensel.
So my,
Why'd you name me Duck? I'll tell you, David, why we call you Duck. Because my name is also David. I didn't want a second David running around the fucking house. That's why we call you a wee little duck. Now, quick, now from this side, boy. Your father's got drinking to do.
Holy shit, dude.
pretty good.
That was good. It almost looked like you were drinking a green beer also for
That
a
was
second.
awesome. Like he had a Guinness and everything, dude.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
I was.
I bought it.
So my father, who didn't drink.
Your father.
My
Your
father.
father.
I'm not going to be able to finish the story without saying my father again. So he always played his records, and my dad.
My dad.
My dad.
Oh, Dad. Why you always playing your records? Shut up, Duck, before I pass the one across your wee little face.
Would you like a little rap across the cheek, would you?
Now, once again, Duck, quit quacking and fuck out my sight.
He keeps bringing up the green fucking drink also. Like, I think it's like, it looks like a goddamn green pint. Like, it's the most Irish Puerto Rican ever.
I'll stop. I'm sorry.
No, it was
good.
awesome. Fuck out of me sight made the day.
It's
My
content.
day. That was
You're
good.
making bloody content,
So,
aren't you? It's
he had a
not good,
bunch. He had a bunch of records. Maybe I've done this one for we are. You know,
I've never heard this one.
So we would play the records, and he had this 145 he would play. We would always act out, and basically it was this Jaws thing. Have you ever heard the Jaws thing? And he plays Jaws, but yet he plays a bunch of snippets from like 60s and 70s songs in it to play out a skit. Never heard of it before? Let's see if I can find it. Miss Jaws. Dickie Goodman. My dad would play out this record, and we would just like sit there and act out the different scenes and stuff like that. So here it is.
We are here on the beach where a giant shark has just eaten a girl swimmer. Well, Mr. Jaws, how was it? And what did she say when you grabbed her?
Please, mister, please.
I know sharks are stupid, but what did you think when you took that first bite?
How sweet it is.
Mr. Jaws, before you swim out to sea, have you anything else to say?
But anyhow, it continues on and on.
I love it.
So that's Mr. Jaws, and we used to listen to that all the time. We thought it was hysterical, and all those classics in there just make it even better. So it's freaking great. An alligator, drugs, gun, and money were seized during a raid at two homes in Albuquerque last month. But New Mexico wildlife officials said Saturday that they're still searching for a young tiger they believe is illegally kept as a pet. Investigators think
Motherfucker
the
was
tiger-
eaten by a hawk.
100%.
Sorry.
No. That is what happened. But before he got eaten, he had they never found him. That's the end of the story. It's so sad. I just like to think.
I'm sorry, but I am shocked that this not take place in Florida. This just has Florida or Louisiana written all over.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Oh, I forgot. Last story. Chinese man trapped aloft in hydrogen balloon for 2 days. So basically, he was picking pine nuts out of a tree, and he was using a hydrogen balloon instead of a ladder to be up there. And they lost control of the hydrogen balloon, and he floated 200 miles away from where he was from the bottom of a hydrogen balloon.
Was he
just
tied
screaming,
off to
"Help!
it?
Help!" Yeah, he was tied to it.
Oh my God.
I've never heard of like picking anything by like having a balloon.
That's genius and retarded at the
Yeah,
same
dude.
time.
And then
like,
it was
that's some fucking Looney Tune shit. Like I can picture Bugs Bunny fucking doing that shit, like trying to pick some berries out of a tree or something.
Can
Like,
you imagine like cleaning windows in DFW by that method? And also you lose control. That all of a sudden, next thing you know, you land in Austin.
Yeah.
It's like, boss. Yeah. Can you come get me? Yeah, I'm in Austin.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need an Uber.
It's insanity. I just imagine him flying like and just screaming help the whole time and like praying to God that a bird doesn't go and puncture that balloon. Like how many
What was he
fears
picking?
go through your head?
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts.
Oh, hopefully he had a pocket full of them to eat while he was up there. So, like,
A pocket full of pine nuts. I don't even know what a pine nut looks like. Let's find out.
They're like,
Oh, no,
they're like
either.
little grains of rice. They're pretty
Yeah,
thin
they are.
and beige looking. They use them for pesto.
Delicious.
well, I hope it was worth it.
All right, let's move on to Italian decathlete. Junk falls out during race. Obviously an accident. It wasn't. He did it on purpose. A track meet in Colombia turned not safe for work real fucking quick on Thursday when Italian decathlete Alberto Nannino's junk popped out in the middle of the race. There it is. Can you see it?
The guy in blue?
All right, here we go. We're coming around the side. Oh, remove the blur. We want to see it. We wanna swamp it.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Well, yeah, as soon as he
That was a-
tucked it back in, he's making them round.
Yeah,
Right,
dude, he's
he's like,
fucking making
"Fuck."
it.
Tucking it in.
Oh, there it is again. It's just plopping.
Look,
He
he's
must
falling
be
back.
Is
fucking
that,
low.
yeah, there's a lot of drag.
Yeah, dude. Notice he slowed down though because of it.
Yeah, it's but I guess he didn't like learn to use it as a prop.
Wouldn't it make it even better if it was jousting contest?
Yeah, they're all just loaded up on fucking gas station Viagra and just running around with dicks like fucking like just running into each other.
I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm gonna go to this race and I'm all prepared.
Yeah. Just fucking hitting each other in the stomach and knees with their penises.
Oh, I would watch it. Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, I would watch.
Oh, I would watch that double time. This one takes the dick. I mean the cake.
The cat.
Cat.
All right. This dying grandma's wish was a giant dick on her grave.
His grandma fucks.
Yeah, the grave of
Yeah,
99-year-old Caterina Ordona Perez is now topped with a huge penis and testicles weighing nearly 600 pounds.
God
Before her
damn.
death, 99-year-old Caterina had one final wish, a giant statue of a dick on top of her grave. I already talked about it. Her family unveiled the completed monument, a 5.5-foot tall cock and balls weighing nearly 600 pounds, mounted on her tomb at a cemetery in Mexico this past weekend as a recognition of her love and joy for life. She wanted to break the paradigm of everything Mexican, where things are sometimes hidden because of not having an open mind. Her grandson, Alvaro Moto Lemon, told Vice World News in the interview she was always very avant-garde, very forward-thinking about things, and she loved cock.
She fucking told her grandchildren, Pepeca, Pepeca.
Look at that thing.
Mi vida. Este mi vida.
Look at it.
Todo.
It's
Todo el
huge.
día. Siempre. Fue la verga.
Can you imagine the monkeys from 2001 just around that cock, just praising the almighty cock? It's just kind of like the cock festivals they throw in like Japan or Taiwan or wherever it is.
Yeah.
Where they do they do the super labia festival and then they do the super cock festival. It's fucking awesome.
What's
Yeah.
fucked up at 5 feet? A sperm whale's dick is still bigger than that, and that's shocking.
Your dick is bigger than that?
I don't have the size of a sperm whale dick, bro.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you said my
That's
dick is
a
bigger than that.
hobbit.
Yeah, hot. It's hot.
Dude,
It's
Spermo's dick is
hot.
like 6'5". It's
God
taller than
damn,
me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit. She told me it was her desire so that no one would forget her and that everything we loved about her would be remembered more easily, he said. We talked as family and decided to make her dream come true. The unveiling of the cock.
I like how the red shirt's covering it. Where do you think it's going to be?
Yeah.
You can't tell by the giant balls.
It's either La Llorona or Grande Verga.
Oh my God, look at that shaft and head.
Bro. No one's going to steal that. That's like the ultimate fucking decoration on your grave because no one's going to steal it.
Look at this 99-year-old woman, dude. She's loving life.
She was survived by 60 children, 180 grandchildren.
It is quoted on her grave saying, I love it, the cock. All right, next story. Weird news.
Weird news.
Hawaii couple charged with assuming the identities of deceased children in Texas. Hobbies
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I do this a couple times a year.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
crazy. Like,
It's normal, dude. This is what we do.
it's not weird.
A married couple in Hawaii have been indicted for allegedly living under the identities of dead children from Texas for decades and conspiring against the government. Are you crying, Javi?
That's such a weird fucking thing, bro.
Yeah. A federal grand jury in Honolulu indicted Walter Glenn Primrose.
Look at these people.
Yeah, they look like dead children.
Oh, fuck.
Primrose.
children.
They look like what dead children see after they die.
Dead puppies. Primrose and Morrison are said to have agreed to resume the identities of deceased American-born infants and have been fully living in their fraudulently assumed identities since 1987. What were they running from? The actual Fort was born in 1976 and died the same year. This is so sad. Asphyxia was buried in Texas. So why did they do it? Why did they do it?
Well, that's sweet, like social security numbers, man. That's like credit card after loan after credit card.
Well, they're from Romania. Oh,
Oh, the plot thickens.
They got
Ghastly.
hooked up with the. Oh, I see what's happening. This is a Conehead situation where they
Oh,
get
fuck.
fake identities. That's what this is.
But they were from France.
God damn, I haven't seen that movie in years. I kind of want to watch it.
That's so good.
It really is. It holds up.
So I went to see Kevin Smith recently on the Clerks 3 tour, and I was really, really, really drunk, and I wanted to ask him a question, but I had to get intoxicated because Kevin Smith is one of my heroes, and we talked about this in one of the early podcasts.
I know.
Love and Kevin Smith podcast. Kevin Smith saved my life, him and Ralph Garman, because they were the only voices of reason that would actually resonate in my head when I was in a very bad place in my life. I was dating somebody who was an ex-heroin addict. I lived in the house with her and her brother who had molested her, her ex-boyfriend who was a pedophile who had done the same thing, and she had relapsed, and it was just bad. And one morning, after getting into a fight with her, I took a walk while listening to Hollywood Babylon, and all I could hear them say over and over again is follow your dreams, do what you want to do. And all I could think is at that time I wasn't doing that. And I took their advice and decided to get out of that situation and move far, far, far away so I wouldn't be tempted by it anymore because the pussy was immaculate. I apologize. It's a great story until that point.
No, it's still great.
No, that is. Yeah, that just say you're on spice to it.
Oh, yes, a little bit.
That's good.
So I got to tell Kevin Smith that him and Ralph Garman saved my life at the thing. And he goes, no, man. He goes, you saved your own life. He goes, we were just on our thing and you took the initiative and you were the one who pulled yourself up from the bootstraps and pulled you out of that.
That's fucking awesome.
That was very cool that he said that. And then I said, well, my question is, I'm starting this new venture. I'm interviewing comedians for a podcast and I want to know how you think I could make it successful. And he goes, simple, have Kevin Smith on. And I went, what? He goes, yeah, I'll come on your podcast. And he goes, if I'm doing this thing over here, I'll do this thing over here. I was like, holy shit, really? So afterwards, I got contact information. I sent them an email. I haven't got a reply yet, but it's a possibility of it happening.
Oh,
so
that's
within
so
the next
cool,
5
Doug.
years, hopefully, I will be talking to Kevin Smith, one of my heroes, at some point.
That's so cool, man.
Let him know how he inspired me to become a podcaster and start.
Bro,
this-
you know that he was a huge inspiration. I know, like, he was for you also, but we used to talk about all this shit all the time.
Yeah.
You know that I've fallen off recently, but either way, I still respect and love the fuck out of everything he does. And just to hear that he's such a good person, to tell you that,
it was shocking.
You know that he means that, like that he's good all the way through. And I'm so happy that you got to fucking talk to him and he gave you his contact info.
Yeah.
Like,
Give us that email.
Yeah.
Where does he live? What's his address?
Roadshow at
Oh,
Gmail,
man.
I think.
I'm
Yahoo.
so fucking happy
That's
that
so
you
dope.
went and did it. I'm sorry I didn't get to make it with you. But that's so cool, Doug.
It was
Like,
very cool. And
you're a
hopefully it'll
good
happen.
person and you can see that, obviously. You're not like
Well, that's what he
one of
told
these
me. He
weird
said-
motherfuckers.
He told me his advice was be 100% yourself. He said never give in, never trade out who you are. He goes, because when you're genuine, people can tell. He goes, and so as you continue to be genuine about anything that you do when it comes to that, or it comes to anything you do in life, you will be successful. And that resonated with me 100%. And there it is. Thank you again so much for checking out the podcast today. If you enjoyed it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcasts here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Bagu, a video game podcast where we talk Atari to Steam and everything between. That's me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood breaking down all that video game lore and having such a good time. Heroes-Gyros, a Dungeons and Distractions side quest. Me and the boys were playing some D&D. You can start that one from Season 1, Episode 1. It's a blast the whole way through. And I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I sit down with some of my favorite people of all time. We talk about their trials, their tribulations, and their journey this far. And finally, our new live video podcast, Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we're going to have a roundtable discussion about our favorite horror movies. That'll be available on Twitch and YouTube, streaming every Monday at 8 p.m. Check the links in the description to find out what movies we'll be watching. Also, check the links in the description for our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast Network. With that said, thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. Please remember to support local comedy in any way that you can. We'll see you next time.